Turn off the music, and we'll play the music from Brood War. Don't worry, I'm just turning on the music. I'm not going to start casting. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Lovesnow Cast. We've had a little bit of time off, so we decided, you know what? Let's do a little casting. What's up, Hex? What song is that? You know, I don't know, dude. I just picked some, like, YouTube mix. This is the mix if you want to listen to it. The timestamp's at... Let's see here. It was at 43 minutes or so, if you want to check it out. CPL After Dark? Oh, gosh. It's the CPL After Dark scenes would get kind of wild. Now I'm handling it. The cast. Let's go, guys. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Aussie to Hockey, thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate it. Perfect timing, boys. You guys are just in time for the CPL Tier 0 cast of... I'll show you guys. The Whine and Cheesers versus the Uncoachables. They get to watch my CPL match live, then watch one get casted. Spoiling my viewers. Oh, am I casting one of your games today? Oh, this is your TVZ, right? Actually, I haven't really paid attention to who was in this group. I saw it was like a bunch of Terran matchups, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm down. There's a couple names in this Tier 0 group that I've actually never seen before, so I'm kind of excited for that. I don't know, like, yeah, there's actually a bunch of names in this group that I've never casted before. That's kind of exciting. What's the first map? Invader, right? Yeah, it's got Invader. Oh, TVP one, okay. The cheese is thinking of what cheese to do next of many cheeses he has in mind. Don't tell me who won, but Exit finally got his coveted PVT, so I wonder how he did. Responsible Snow, good man. Unco is full of it, you're good. Oh, never mind. It's not one of my weeks. Mine was week 2 and week 3. Yeah, I played week 1, week 2, and then I was off week 3, and then I was out of town for week 4, so I had to not play week 4. Like week 3, I had already played 2 in a row, so they didn't want me to play a 3rd week in a row, and then I just played week 5.
Wheezy baby.
Oh, if someone knows how to refund Escalade's points, you gotta make that happen. Escalade, I'm taking a little break from drinking. I'm gonna take like a week or 2 off, just to let my body kind of relax a little bit. Been going kind of hard over the winter break. It's time to go back to work on Monday. Like, be starting like 60-hour weeks on Monday, dude. So I gotta start mentally focusing again and getting back to what I gotta get going on. I've almost had no chance to play because Tier 2 has 4 player slots, and we have way too many Tier 2s in the team. Jesus. But alright, without further ado, guys, let's get started with this CPL 10 cast on Coachables versus Whine Cheese Tier 0. Oh, why do I have a nommer? Oh, because I'm in the wrong channel. Okay. There we go. Oh, fuck. Picked the wrong one again. My bad. Perfect. There we go. There we go. What do you guys think? You guys want the music louder? Or is music too loud? How do you guys feel about this right now? We'll keep it like this for now, and then if you guys think it's too loud, we'll change it. Just because I'm so used to playing with music, and there's no music right now. So I was like, alright. Alright, boys. Here we go. Spawn in the top left, we got RotJ, as our blue Protoss player. And in the bottom right, it's Anri Okita as our red Zerg. And for those of you guys that aren't aware of the map, we are playing on the map Invader. For those of you that play the ladder, you guys are probably very familiar with it. For those of you that are part of the CPL scene, you guys are probably very familiar with it. We've played this map, I think, about 3 weeks already. Please take it out of the pool, Dada. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's okay. It's just TVPs are annoying sometimes. Only if you beat me, I think that's pretty good. Thank you, OT. Refund on phone. We can do a rematch. Alright, so it looks like our boy, our Protoss brother, is going to just toss down this pylon, and then he actually went back to mine. It makes me think he's going to go for a 12 Nexus. We'll see what he ends up deciding to do here, because you would just have the gateway ready to go, or the forge ready to go, right? And then you go scout. From our opponent, though, I mean, Anri is gone for the 9-pool opener. Or actually, no, overpool? My bad, overpool. It's definitely an overpool. So this could be over before the game even starts, guys. Yeah, this is going to be RotJ going for a 12 next, and we got an overpool from Anri. And I mean, I think it's potentially possible to hold this as RotJ. Whoa, what is this? He built the forge at 400 mineral? Is this like some sort of optimization, guys, that I'm not too familiar with? Huh. A special Esk versus Dada show match. We will play again on the week of the 29th. Interesting. Well, that'd be pretty interesting. Oh, wait a second. He's not actually making any lanes. So he confirmed that it was Forge into Nexus. Thanks to RotJ just going for this like very optimized quick Nexus, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen a Protoss player drop. Ooh, that's a little bit of a mistake. That gateway should be back here. I've never seen a Protoss player drop a Forge at 400. Three hatch action coming out of Anri, and nothing but drones. He knows there's nothing coming, so he can just afford to just make nothing but drones. Second hatchery just about to finish. Nexus just about to finish. Second pylon being added, and the simulator. Looks like maybe the pylon was a little bit slow. Wasn't able to squeeze out an extra probe here. So we are going to get that Zealot started right away. Or we should get started right away. Unless we're just making a core for Zealot. Okay, now Zealot got started. Whoa. Okay, this is kind of crazy. So Anri going for a 4th hatchery here. Okay. I don't see that very often either. So both players playing like some very greedy openers. Rematch between me and S, whenever that happens, should be casted. Insom, you're a Zerg player, aren't you? Alright, so Rot gonna just be gathering information with this probe. But I don't think he's sniffed out that there's a 4th hatchery. But we do have a single Ling, or a single Zealot coming across the map here, and we only have 2 Lings, and they're both chasing this probe. This Zealot has potential to get some damage down here. Zealot's gonna come in and start poking these drones. 2 hits, 1 more hit does kill. Looks like the drone is gonna get pulled just in time. And you know, 2 Lings are not gonna be able to beat this Zealot. We're gonna need to make a couple more. Probably gonna even need like 6 Lings to beat this Zealot based on how well it's positioned. And with the probe helping out with the DPS. Yeah, that Ling actually did 0 damage to the Zealot and died. So this is not good. Ooh, he targets the drone that was already damaged earlier. So nice target by RotJ there. Back at home, we got +1 on the way. Stargate about to go down. And he's actually hiding the Stargate in the corner. Oh, just kidding. It's a Citadel. So we're going for like a Zealot timing. Like a really, really early Zealot timing. I think he hasn't seen the Larry. Oh, okay. He saw the Hydra Den. Maybe that's why he just decided no Stargate. And now he sees even a Hydra popping. So he is confirming that there is some Hydra action that's going to be occurring. Zealot overall did some very nice job. I don't think he got a single drone, but he killed a couple Zerglings. He forced a little bit of lost mining time. He got all the information he needed. He scouted a Hydra den. He scouted a Hydra actually made, so we know it's not a bluff. I guess it could still technically be a bluff, right? You can still just make one Hydra and then got all drones or something, but I don't think you see that very often. Ooh, the single goon, actually, that Overlord that was hovering over here that got shot by the cannon, that Dragoon actually walked out and picked it off, which is pretty nice, because now we're supply blocked. Looks like a couple Overlords were made here, but we're still not mining from this fourth base. The single goon moving out was just for the Overlord. Looks like a couple cannons are going to be added in just a moment, but maybe this was a bluff. I mean, we made a single Hydra. We really haven't forced too much of a reaction from RotJ. Looks like he's been pretty calm about this whole situation. And he is going for this build that we've been seeing a little bit more recently. This 4 gateway leg +1 timing attack, which is really strong. I mean, I literally saw it very recently, like very recently, on the Starcraft TV league that they're running, or tournament that they're running. I saw, shoot, who was he? He's a Zerg player that isn't, he's not, or not a Zerg player, Protoss player, what's his name? It's slipping my mind right now. Fuck. I can't remember his name right now. He's not like a very big timer, like he's not always making ASL or anything like that, but he actually beat Soma with this build specifically, this 4 gateway leg speed +1 timing attack. It's very strong. He beat Soma, I remember it was that, and it'll come back to me. The Protoss player will come back to me. So I have been seeing this a little bit more popular. And we are going to cash these Hydras here. A little bit of a mistake from Anri there, losing all those Hydras. And we got no Sim City. Ruin, Sins, Snow, Shuttle. I think it was... No. I'll look it up in a moment before we get started with the next game. It's a smaller guy. Like a not as well known. I mean, he's well known obviously, but he's not like an ASL guy. No, definitely not YSC. I mean, this looks like big time trouble for yeah, see. We're gonna end up losing this hatchery. Okay, Zealots are gonna get on top of these Hydras. The reinforcements from the Zealots, I mean, these things are like vultures, man. They are so fast. Ooh, we're actually going to single DT with 3 High Templar to follow this up. Zealot's gonna get on top of these Hydras. I don't know how we hold this as Zerg here. We don't have any Spire. Hydras continuing to fall down. We literally have nothing left to defend ourselves. Going after this Evo chamber, we might actually be able to block this upgrade. And alright, we're just gonna see the GG call. Anri tapping out. And RotJ with a very interestingly optimized Nexus into this 4-gate timing with the +1 in the legs, proving really strong. What was map 2? It was Tempest, I believe. Oh, this is week 4. My bad, guys. I had the wrong freaking week on there. I think he went for the 4-hatch because he saw it was Forge first, and it was like a late Forge, maybe? Okay, let me double check really quick this player that I was thinking about. His name is Noob. That's who it is. It was Noob. Yeah, he's someone I haven't really heard too much of. Oh, Gallons, you called that out before I said it? Look at that, dude. Okay, I'll lower the game volume just a little bit. I'm kind of messing with some different settings right now. I haven't used these settings before in the past. Same time. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 4-hatch is so risky. I mean, we talked about it. I think that means it's dinner time for me. Enjoy your lunch, dear. Tyson Rock. What's up, Vegets? Nice to see you, buddy. Alright, let's hop into game number 2, boys. Anri spawning in the bottom left. After a very questionable 4 hatchery, I think. I mean, we didn't even make lings. We just like went 4 hatcheries, man. It was kind of wild. I think maybe he wasn't expecting RotJ just to send that first sellout across the map. But, I mean, we had the probe kind of in the base, right? So, I think it was a little risky for sure. A little ballsy. And then we have RotJ over here in the top left. Going for what I mentioned was a really odd, or something I just had never seen before. That forge on 400 mineral was really different. And once again, he's going to make that pylon, send this probe home. So once again, it looks like we're going to try to optimize a little bit our mineral intake. Like, I thought this was going to be a 12 next last time, but I mean, I guess we can just build the forge at 400 and we're still fine against overpool. So, I mean, I wonder if even against 9-pool you'd be okay. I guess it depends if they make lings or not, huh? But we are going to see a 9-hatch come out of Anri here. And it's going to be a gateway opener for RotJ this time. Gateway on 10, so nothing too fast. I mean, sometimes you see these players go for a gateway on 9 just to push that Zealot a little bit quicker. Not going to be seeing that this game. 9734 is a thing? I don't know about the 9734. I think just called 973, right? It's just 3-hatch play. I have a hard time defending 2 base. Noob is a 2600 MMR toss. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. But remember, like, professional gamers, yes, they play the ladder, but they don't take it as serious as, like, obviously being in a LAN event, right? Or playing in an online LAN event, or I guess online tournament event, basically, like a qualifier or something like that. And it's very different playing the ladder. You could be, you know, I think Barax was the leader of the ladder for quite some time, and I mean, it's not like he's ASL champion just because he's leader of the ladder, right? It's very fucking good, but it's very different when you play like at an event or you play in a qualifier online. Like, people just play extremely different than they would play in the ladder, especially if it's like a best of series, right? It's not just like when you play ladder, it's a best of 1. You just play them, and especially if you have no idea who you're playing against, you have no idea how to kind of predict what they might do. I mean, you can kind of play towards people's tendencies if you're familiar with who you're gaming against. Alright, so this drone better not die. Okay, good. I thought he was going to have the drone die. I was like, oh shit. Alright, so here we go. 8 lings coming across the map. Is this just going to be a ling all-in? It looks like it is. So we went 9-hatch into ling all-in. Rot. 2 zealots. 3rd zealot's going to be popping out as this arrives. Can he hold? I think the answer is yes, because we don't have gas behind this. Oh, actually, I don't know. It's going to come down to micro, I suppose. You going to pull any probes? It's micro. Wow, it's actually really nice control. Even using the probe here to block the run by. Dude. Yo, who is this guy? That was actually really good control. I've never heard of Rot, but he's showing some nice play. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, dude. Rot is Jedi 1. Not sure who that is. Wow. Alright, and we got a quick one, boys. Rot taking the win. He was in many past CPLs. SR Jedi 1. Was he playing a different race back then? I thought I remember Jedi 1 being a Zerg player. Dang, so we ended that one quick, man. Rot, just a fast 2-0, man. Just takes it. Holding the ling all in with just 3 zealots. Oh, my bad. I meant to lower the volume of stuff. Zealots OP, I tell you. Zealots are definitely S rank units, man. I 100% agree with that. Oh, actually. This was someone at my skill level, the Zerg. Alright, we're gonna go into, what do we want to do next? Want to do a TVZ? Or PVT? I thought Ozzy was in this. Is Ozzy playing on a different ID? Alright, let's go TVZ. Oh, he didn't play last week. Gotcha. Okay. I'll lower the volume on this one. So game volume a little loud and music volume a little loud? Is that what it was? Alright, let's try this setting. I feel like... Okay, let's try that. Alright, I believe Ami's on my team. Let me make sure that is the case. Okay, cool. We fixed the sounds at least. No, it looks like Bojack is on my team. Wait, no, who is this? Glio? Oh, Glioburd is on Whine cheese. Okay, perfect. There we go. Oh, I didn't even change the freaking name. I had big click energy from my 1v1 with ultra tasking earlier. No one caught it! I'm so sleepy to see things like that. I get you. Yeah, it's pretty late where you're at. Alright. So there we go, boys. Top left, we got Glio as our blue Terran, representing the Uncoachables. And bottom right, it's Bojack. Oh, I'm sorry. Bojack is the Uncoachables. Glio is Whine and cheese. My bad. I'm still learning my teammates. Oh, thank you, Insom. I appreciate the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. So I really like this wall from Glio. This is actually something I've been doing a little bit on Invader in the TVZ matchup. So you can actually put a depot here, and this seals this entirely off. Those lings can't run above this egg, so there's just one path here, which is really nice because it blocks ramp and it blocks right side. It's a really nice wall. Yeah, this does have a hole. But I do really like that wall. So SCV Scout is going to confirm this is 12 hatch play. We're actually dropping a third hatchery though before the gas. Glio's going to come back in. He's going to see third hatch. He's going to see gas. So let's see if we're going to see some 5 racks action. Will we see some five racks plus 1 action? We are going to be taking that gas quite quickly. So it could still be Valkyrie. There's no indication of if it's +1 just yet. It really just determines if we're going to see the eBay go down or if we're just going to see a factory. No, this is going to be an eBay. Oh, it's a depot. Oh, why are we building a third depot? So typically when you go for the command center on... Oh, did he build the command center after this depot? I actually missed that. He might have actually. If you build the command center on 15 though, you can typically use that as your third depot, and even in this circumstance, I typically will still use my command center as my third depot. But maybe by doing the third depot, it's going to guarantee he doesn't miss a single marine cycle. Because let's see, he'd be at 20... He's at 26 right now. He could go up to 28 technically, right? So he'd be at 28. Yeah, he might miss. Oh, I think it lines up perfectly. Yeah, so interesting decision to go for the third depot that quickly. What do you do against Terran 3 hatch Meta? What do you do against that as Terran? Oh, the 5 racks plus 1. It's the ultimate counter, dude. Or at least that's the reason why Zerg started playing 2 hatch. Was Flash was just going 5 racks plus 1 every game against 3 hatch Meta, and it was unbeatable. When Flash was controlling the MM, obviously. Obviously at this level, I mean, I'm sure Glio can make mistakes and Omni can play out of his mind, or, you know, people don't play perfect, so mistakes can happen. Okay, Academy timing's decent. I think it's a little bit slow, but it's okay. And we're going to start adding these Raxes. And let's see how many Raxes he actually adds. He could play 4, he could play 5. Typically against 3 hatch, you are going to play 5. But some really nicely timed out Raxes at the moment. See that +1 started right away. Side of Zerg, we are just playing 3 hatch Meta. Been just able to freely make drones. He did make this sunken a little bit early. Kind of unnecessary, I guess. I don't know. Like he had an Overlord here, right? Like he could see a move out, so he knew nothing was coming. And then he even had some Lings that once they killed off the SCV. Did he kill off the SCV? I thought he did. Maybe the sunken killed the SCV. So the SCV's gone. I like this move. This is nice. Just being annoying. Just, you know, forcing a little attention out of Terran. So this Rax, this SCV that finished that Rax would have made the 5th Verax. Looks like he's not going to end up doing so. Okay, he catches the Spire, so he knows the exact timing of these metas. So he can start those turrets in about 10 seconds and he'll still be fine. I think Artosis was talking about it recently, that you can actually start the turrets as the metas hatch. And on pretty much every map, you'll actually still get the turrets on time if you start the turrets right as the metas hatch. GG, gonna get some sleep, have a nice cast. That's how you're going to play versus the NA Pro League, guys. Hi, MK. No, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, I mean, I'm casting, so I can't play. I told him I'd play if I wasn't going to cast, but my games versus multitasking were kind of quick, so I was like, okay, I got time. I'll cast today. Alright, so Meta's on the map. Couple Lings joining the party. Looks like a little bit of Lings actually joined the party. It's going up to like, what, like 12? It's got 10 Lings. 10 Lings, we got 9 Metas, so we can definitely fight this army. Yeah, I was playing that game before I started, and so I'm not sure if you caught it. Probably didn't catch it. Okay, and well, this is actually pretty bad. Zerg completely misses the army. I thought he saw it move out to the south. I'm kind of confused. So here we go. Terran gonna go for the bust. There's plenty of Lings here, and this should just get entirely eaten up by Omni. By Mr. Bojack. So fantastic. This is really good for Zerg. Eating up that first army on the map is fantastic, because now we can just take our 3rd freely. And we're already even going Hydra Den. So I think what we're going to see here is a 3rd hatchery taken most likely here, because we have the high ground, and we can put the lurkers. And then we'll see a Queen's Nest go down. But so far, I don't see any drone moving out. From the side of Terran, it looks like our factory a little bit slower than usual. Usually like 7 minutes is kind of the slowest you want to start that factory. Factory takes, I believe, about 45 seconds to make. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. This is definitely a good spot for him to kind of shark controlling this ramp here, because those Marines, as they run down, are going to go single file. There is a bunker here though, however, and he's trying to get a turret here to kind of protect this position. So let's see what Bojack's micro looks like. Show us, Bojack. Show us the power of the meta. Looks like we're kind of choosing not to really go in there. I mean, he's forced out so many turrets if we look at this. 3, 6, 8, 9. It's pretty good. Our metas are taking a little bit of heat here, though. been definitely whittled down just a little bit. We have a couple that are very low, a couple that are below half health. But if we see what's going on here, we got 7 lurkers, 8 lurkers, 9 lurkers done. And when you play 5 racks, your factory timing is very slow. Or not very slow, but you typically want to just go into SK. Okay, this actually looks like Terran's in big time trouble. So we're getting a couple of these lurkers. Yo, Henry the Hydralist, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Alright, Zergling's gonna get on top of these turrets. He's gonna take them down. Midas, I think, all got evaporated. So we actually have no Midas here. And we actually we are going for the single factory with the single starport. So he does have an answer to these lurkers if they don't get on top of these barracks. If the lurkers can get on top of the barracks over here, this game is over. Because he'll be on top of all the production facilities of Terran. And that's kind of the win condition from Zerg. If you can get the natural and then get to the production facilities, you just win this game. Always fun to see your cast, Chief. Appreciate it, boss. Alright, so here we go. Lurker's going up the ramp. Glio not giving up. I mean, he's building the bunker. He's doing everything he can to try to get a hold here. Lurkers are just going to run completely by the bunker and by the tank. Now we're just getting on top of this SCV line. We're going to see some big SCV shots. Oh, he's not going to go. He's not going to focus SCVs. I don't know how I feel about that. I think targeting the SCVs there would have been a little better. Maybe he thought he can kill the Marines and then target the SCVs afterwards. What's our play here from Zerg? So I think we've been floating a little bit of money here because we were so focused on microing. So I feel like our third should have been up a while ago, but I was so focused on this going on that I didn't actually check what the timing was for the third base. But as we can see, it was a little bit delayed, or it was finished and we just didn't make any drones. But our third gas definitely absolutely crucial at this point because the fact that Terran holds this. Where did he scan? Oh, he probably scanned here. And sees no third. This could be actually misleading. This is a very common third base for Zerg compared to this one. Because this one, Terran comes down the high ground and it's so wide open. There's even a path to this side, to this left side that they can attack from. So it's a lot more common to see Zerg take this base because you have this high ground. So Terran scanning over here is actually going to be maybe misleading him a little bit. He may still think that Zerg is actually like really all in on this 2-base play. There's definitely, you know, oh, that's beautiful. Pick that tank off. Come on, Bojack, go for it. Ah, Bojack missed one volley. Oh, there's only a single turret here though. Terran moved down the map. Oh, just kill that turret. Oh, what? Okay, gonna catch a couple medics. All right, rip. Every time I feel like we're gonna catch something, these mutants aren't hidden shit. Okay, a bunch of scans going down. Alright, he identifies where that fourth is, or where that third base is. How many meters? 8 can go for turret. I mean, you can kill a turret with probably like 4 meters, but it's not going to be favorable. Do we have any lurkers? Where are our lurkers at? No lurkers. Okay, so big moment here. We need a hold. We need to use all our units at once though. Okay, are we doing it? Oh no, I don't know. It's really close. Reinforcements coming down from Terran. Oh no, wait, he GG's? Oh. Oh, Bojack. That's a painful one for Bojack to lose. What it comes down to is look at how much money Bojack is floating. I mean, that's 16 lurkers if you think about it. Oh. That's so painful to see, man. He did so well. He did so well. I really think it came down to a decision to not kill the SCVs here. He had 4 lurkers burrowed right here. If he just like clicks the SCVs, it kills like 12 SCVs because all the SCVs were here. All the SCVs were here. He'd already floated and transferred. I think that would have been a huge play because it would have really fucked the economy of Terran. And then also just our lack of taking that third gas. We like really were slow on the third gas. But then, I mean, I don't know. Somehow we're floating all this money. That's so painful. Bojack had that win, man. Bojack's on my team too, so of course I'm ruined for a man. Care Ken, Glio OP. I'll read the chat a little bit here. Okay. Only Terran could lose his natural and still win. I guess the Terran just did lift the CC in the natural, so not really lost. Yeah, I mean he lost a lot of mining time, but yeah, nice. That was a nice hold by Glio to stay calm in that situation. I really think the second that Zerg killed that first army, he needed to go take his third base. When the Marines went around and up the side ramp to the natural, the second that army got wiped, we got to expand. So I think just a little bit of a mistake there. It's always the same as Zerg. You think you did a lot of damage, but then Terran just steamrolls. Alright, so the next map we're going to go on is Tempest. For those of you guys just joining in, thank you very much for supporting the CPL season and being a part of the stream today. We've got some exciting matches for you today. Some tier 0 stuff. And right now we got a little TVZ action going. I think he had enough metas for target those 3 tanks middle of the map when they were moving, but instead we waited for Terran Army to get the third before we decided to attack them. Yeah, I mean, definitely that's a play that Zerg does. Because if you kill those tanks, sorry, I wanted to get some water. No, complete opposite. Tier 0 is where I play. Tier 0 is the best players in CPL. Oh man, MIK. I casted your games last night. I don't know if you've seen that cast yet. Oh, my brother. We got some things we need to talk about. Yeah, like 3 being the lowest, tier 0 being the highest. Yo, Pierce, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate it. Alright, so here we go. Game number 2. Bojack having probably a very confused defeat there. He knew he had the win in his hands, and the game just kind of slipped through his fingers, spawning over here in the bottom right as our red Zerg. Will it affect him mentally going into this game number 2? Or can he stay tilt-proof, calm and collected, and just play a better game this time around? Maybe really focus on getting that third base a little bit quicker and making sure we're hitting those macro cycles. It's so difficult though, right? It was so micro-intensive at the natural there, that game. It's very difficult, but it's just, that's Starcraft, man. Gotta spend your money. In the top left, winning by the skin of his ballsack, boys. It's Glio. Pulling out that 5 racks, going into that tank vessel style, which is a very good idea based on how quick the lurkers came from Bojack. I personally love just playing the SK style, but you know, if you're battling against lurkers, tanks are good. Tankless vessel is really good against lurkers. And we are just going to see a quick scout, or actually it wasn't even a quick scout, it was a normal timing scout. I would have loved for him to kind of peek for an overlord and then decide to go top right, but this time around he's actually just going to go scout this way. And will he see the overlord? I mean, I guess regardless he's probably going to go bottom right next. Buy games? Which ones? You play the TVP, MIK. Yes, last night was your game too. I love how even tier 0 players sometimes struggle with basic stuffs. I get headaches as tier 3 as well. I mean, yeah, man. Even people that are like solid A rank and freaking low, like high A rank, like we struggle with shit, man. All these guys was 4 times better than me. Wait, who did you play against, MIK, in week 4? I'm trying to remember the Protoss player. Pretty sure it was a Protoss player. Because there was like, you were playing really well. Oh, you were playing against, yeah, against Harry. Against Harry. I remember that. Ah. Are we gonna lose a drone? Ah, Shiba. Alright. You know, we talked about it. Losing game one in the fashion that Bojack lost. And now losing that drone, the scouting drone. You know, this game's a game of nerves. It's a game of mentality. Glio got to be feeling really nice about catching that drone. And it looks like we're going to see, once again, a eBay. We are going to have another 3-hatch layer come out of Bojack. So I guess Bojack very comfortable with 3-hatch style. SCV transfer. Pretty good. Pretty good. I would have loved to see him keep those SCVs there. Oh, good. He actually does with the other ones. 5 Marine. Should see Academy go down very shortly. Typically the eBay and the Academy kind of go at the same time. The eBay is always a little bit quicker than the Academy, but the Academy is quick to follow. We're going to see these 2 lings go across the map, second gas being taken, and layer about halfway done. So we could still hypothetically see a Hydroden go down here, because we did get rid of that SCV scout. Be a little tricky to go for the Hydroden, and if he does go for the Hydroden, I'd love to see him like put it like over here or something. But if we don't see that, it's probably just gonna be Muta. I don't actually know the gas timing with 3-hatch Muta. I guess you get it faster, right? Because you need 900 gas compared to 600 with 2-hatch. So we should see a Spire go down in this case. Yep, Spire gets plopped down. Terran actually building a bunker, which is a very common response. If you lose that SCV scout, guys, for you more so newer Terrans or Terrans that are still learning the game, just build the bunker. It costs 100 minerals. Yeah, it's annoying. It kind of delays things in your build, but if Zerg just decides to make lings because they kill your SCV scout, and you don't have like a second SCV scout like already in position, like maybe mineral walking to one of these patches or something, you can just straight up die. So making the bunker for 100 minerals kind of protects you, or at least like really reinforces your chances of surviving that bust. Alright, so SCV scout going to get all the way in here. He's going to confirm it's a Spire. Very nice, very good information for him. And he knows the exact timing of the Spire even, so he can delay these turrets a little bit longer than you typically would. C-rank player, I'm so low D. Oh, Harry's a C-rank player? You played really well, MIK. Little things we need to clean up, but you played really well. The biggest thing we gotta clean up is you gotta make more SCVs, man. You were like cutting SCVs at 40 every game. It's really weird. You had like 5 SCVs mining your natural in game 1, like the whole game. I was like, what? Alright, so Spire's done. 9 meters in production. We should see turrets starting very shortly. There it is. First turret going down. We're gonna see some turrets here at the racks. We're gonna see some turrets here. We might even, I think the turrets at the racks might be like here and here. That way it kind of protects our ramp a little bit as well. Life's a strogalio when you're a bona fide hustler. Gigolo. What AOT. Alright, are we gonna see a fast Hydrogen? Okay, we are. Okay, so once again, Bojack's going for this fast Hydrogen. Okay, come on. This time I'd love to see him take that 3rd hatch faster. Or that 3rd base faster. That's what I really want to see happen out of Bojack here. And we're actually going to miss the army entirely once again. Good. We have this 3rd base. So this base is straight up dead if Glio decides to check bottom left. Oh my god. He's not going to check it. I thought he was going to send 1 Marine. That's crazy. Only 2 Sunkens at home, though. We are making lings, however. Yeah, we got plenty of lings. Couple Queen's Nest being started already. Scanning. 1 SCV looking to this base. There's a base over here somewhere. Oh, that's right here. Mutas, once again, not too active. Bojack makes the Mutas, but really doesn't do too much with it. But I guess at the end of the day, he is forcing a big reaction from Glio. I mean, Glio's made a total of 10 turrets plus the bunker, right? So it's definitely not bad. I missed if the Lings died. Okay, no. So the Lings have not died. Glio looking for this third base, and this is going to get cleaned up once again. Bojack on top of this army. He's going to clean up this whole army. And that's going to mean that all map pressure is relieved. Whoa, look at this. Okay, Glio a little bit scared of something. I think he saw the Hydra Den and didn't see the Mutas ever or something? No, the Mutas had to have came in at some point, right? Oh, is that... Okay, I see what it is. He hasn't found the third, so he thinks it might be just all in. It's gotta be it. 4 Hydras being transferred to this bottom. And we are going to see the gas. Come on, start these drones. We really need this third gas online ASAP. A couple more units being hatched here. Factory done. Starport's a little bit late once again. And once again, it's also going to be another tank with the starport play. Oh, I just noticed it was 4 racks play this time around. I thought there was a racks at the front. And Glio desperately trying to find this third base. He can't find it. This is a sneaky one, guys. Not gonna lie, this is a sneaky one. The only thing sneakier than this one would have been probably this one, based on positions. Alright, he scans main. He sees Defiler Mound. So the Defiler Mound is going to be out way before the Vessel, so this is fantastic position for Zerg. Third base already on the way for Terran. Something I wish Zergs would do a little more often is just keep one Ling at the bases or an Overlord at the bases, you know? It doesn't hurt you too much to do so. It's just a single Ling commitment. And like, look at this. Like, a single Ling right now would have disrupted a 12 o'clock going down. So a couple Lings are going to be going across the map now. Muta's in position to catch this scouting Marine if he pays attention to it. Oh, he doesn't catch it. He definitely saw it. He sees that one too. And Lurkers are now going to kill that. And kill this one. We should see a scan from Glio now to go see what's going on over here at this third. Maybe he's satisfied in just knowing that the third is down there now. A couple Marines kind of just holding this position here. We are going to see that just get eaten up. Oh, just kidding. Maybe Bojack doesn't know that those Marines are there. And instead we're running to 12. Star Sense? Oh, right as a transfer is happening too. He's actually going to try to save this base. It's going to end up dying. Wow, he doesn't cancel it. Big win for Bojack there. Right as the SCV transfer was happening as well. Glio really trying to get that third base online. And it would have been decently timed out, man. Like, Artosis was talking about it recently on... I forgot if it was in a cast I watched or if it was in his live stream. I think it was probably in a cast I was watching. It was a TVZ. And he was talking about Terrans and TVZ needing to take that third base at the latest by 11 minutes. And, I mean, Glio started that base at like 10:30. Maybe sooner. I forgot how long it takes a command center to build. Is it 50 seconds? I think it's 50 seconds. So one benefit of taking this as your third is it does make a very easy fourth base for Zerg. So Bojack going to be able to take that fourth gas very easily here. And with us going tank, okay, it looks like he decided. I was like, can't really do anything with tank with our vessel timing so slow because we have Defilers already out. So I like that he's decided to just go into the SK style. He's got enough money to definitely afford, well, he should be able to afford a 6 racks, I would say. He's on 60 workers, he should definitely be able to afford a 6 racks. Upgrades are looking on time-ish. 1-1 already. Ling gonna run out, he's gonna confirm there's a little bit of an army here. And Terran gonna move out across the map. A little bit light medic, or light on medics is what I meant to say there. We only have 2 medics here. Man, is a phrase I like to use with this one. It used to be a big problem I had in my TVZ games. I either had a Harlem going on where I'd have like freaking 12 medics and like 5 Marines, or I'd call it a cock fest. I'd have like freaking all these fire bats, all these marines, and like a single fucking medic or 2 medics, like in this case. What I learned to correct that issue is that every macro cycle, just make 4 marine, 1 medic, or it could be 3 marine, 1 fire bat, 1 medic. Just commit one of your Raxes, like when you're in this stage of the game, 1 Rax to making medics. Once you get up to like 8, 9 Raxes, you can even commit 2 of those Raxes to medic. Whoop, whoop. Magic ninja, what? Alright. Okay, so Zerg just looking to kind of get into Ultralisk, it looks like, right? Is that what's going on here? No, we're not doing that. Are we doing Hydra Lurker Defiler? Oh, we are doing Ultralisk. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he does have the Ultra Cavern. Looks like... Alright, Zerg gonna go deny 12. Thing is, it's actually this base that's being taken. Oh, we're gonna see a fat plague. Okay, he's gonna go for the plague on the vessels. I thought he was gonna get the Marine there. Oh, he's gonna try to get the Darkstorm down? Nicely done. Gets the Darkstorm down just before the Irradiate kills off our units. And so we have a... Whoa, what is this? Okay, a 5th base going down. So this 5th base is kind of crazy. Like, he's basically just hoping this doesn't get scouted, because he can't really defend this right now. Alright, so it looks like Ultra Speed being upgraded now. You definitely upgrade the armor first, I believe. So with Ultra Speed being upgraded... Oh, he scanned it. He scanned the space, he knows it's there. So once Ultra Speed finishes, we're gonna see like 15 freaking Ultras spawn, man. Look at how much money and gas we got banked up. Bojack ready for this Ultra transition. Does he have the larva? Does he have the Overlords available? Oh man, here we go. How many Ultras? 8 Ultras in the production tab, boys. The cows are coming home. So here's our play from Glio. I mean, we gotta do something, right? We can't, like, walking around the map, sure, that's good. We're getting some value with our radiates, fantastic. But we gotta do something. And our play here is gonna be for a drop here at the 4th. And, you know, oh, if we're on top of this drop, we can stop it. We're a little bit slow to react. Terran's gonna be able to get all the units out. We gotta use a Defiler. Okay, here comes the Defiler down. I would have saved those meters. Darkstorm? Darkstorm. Cast the Darkstorm! Both players not paying attention. Terran should target fire this Defiler. Defiler should cast Darkstorm. Neither one happening. Vessel's gonna come in, try to get some irradiates. We do have Scourge. We can maybe use this Scourge if we're paying attention here. It's a lot though, a lot going on. There's a block going on here, defending this base. Scourge gonna come in, take off a dropship. There you go. That's still good. Lots of bio on the map. Lots of Ultras. Oh my god. 11 Ultras in the production tab, boys. Have you seen that many Ultras in production tab before? I don't think I have. Oh, this is a fat mistake. Unfortunate. We're gonna lose a bunch of Overlords here. Okay, I guess that triggers the attack from Bojack. He's just like, I'm gonna try to save these Overlords. So Irradiate on top of Ultra is good, but it's definitely a double-edged sword. Oh, beautiful play. There we go. That's what we needed. We need to kill some of this. We need to lower this vessel count. We can't have a big old cloud of vessels just floating around the map. And we're just going for it. Where are the Ultras at? Okay, there we go. A bunch of them spawning here. And with those spawning, we're definitely able to clean this up. I'd love to see Scourge, though. I'd love to see some Scourge mixed in. Good. Glio going to be eliminating the space here at 3. Let's see how Terran cleans this up. Oh, I like this, actually. Terran going for mines to kind of help out with this. 9 racks. Beautiful Sim City by Glio, by the way. Really nicely placed buildings. Alright, so all those Ultras are going to get some pretty decent damage here. We didn't have a single Defiler in position here. Ooh. Him running up to this 12, though, is going to tell Bojack, like, hey, I got 12 o'clock. So the big thing right now is this vessel count. if Glio maintains this vessel count, even though right now, well, he's got to get rid of this 4th base too. He really has to get rid of this 4th base, and he needs to maintain the vessel count, and he has to get his 3rd and 4th up himself. If he can get those things accomplished, he's in pretty decent shape because he's got the upgrades going for 3-3, so his army's going to be very strong. And it looks like we are going to be going battle cruisers now. And the 2 battle cruisers, you can kind of just send them down to this bottom left position and have them escort 2 dropships in. 2 battle cruiser with 2 dropship, very strong. We are going to see Bojack just continue to put on the pressure, just the swarm coming, man. But you know, I'd really love to see him make some Scourge. I mean, if you combo Ultras attacking the MM with Scourge, it takes the Marines so long to kill the Ultras that it buys a lot of time for your Scourge to connect on all these vessels. I remember when I was playing against Machine for VSL, that was like such a fucking annoying thing to play against, man. Was him running in with all these Ultras and then just like a swarm of Scourge coming in and target firing all my vessels. And then like I'm desperately trying to like grab control groups of Marine and target fire Scourge individually. It's like, it's so taxing, it's so difficult. So we do have a couple bases planted for Terran, but not mining from any of them. And as we can see here, a double-edged sword, man. Let Irradiate killing a bunch of the SCVs. And we're actually completely broke now. Terran down to, you know, less than 25 SCVs. He's got plenty to mine his 2 bases, kind of. He's got plenty to mine 1 base, really. I guess you can put like 15 here and 10 here and then just make a couple more. Alright, so this is what I was looking for. This is what I'm waiting for. This is what we need. We need to eliminate this vessel count. If we eliminate the vessel count once, the game's over. Because that's all Glio has. At the moment still, this is extremely beneficial for Zerg's, like advantageous for Zerg. Something I really would love to see as well is if we do end up seeing these, oh nice, let's see if we get some catches here. If we do end up seeing some of these eraser plays coming out of Terran, researching Burrow is actually a really nice counter to that. 2 vessels come in, let's say like this base, radiate themselves, they come in, they try to slide down with patrol, just going back and forth, grab all your drone, burrow. And it's a really, really nice way to kind of block that. And a bunch of Ultras coming in, Terran's worst nightmare, man. They are going to get behind this medic, so we are going to have to actually target fire this medic manually for us to be able to bless this, or else the AI from the Ultras will just get stuck. Okay, good. He does notice it. Bojack sees what's going on and he does target fire that. Where's that? Okay, there we go. This is the big moment. This is a big moment. Beautiful. Beautifully done. And we still have 1 more here. Can he pick off the damaged vessel? Doesn't go for the damage one, but that's still good. Picked off like 4 vessels there. What are the upgrades for Zerg looking like? 2-2. Mass Ultras coming in once again to this 3rd base. Some of these Ultras look like they're pretty softened up. I guess they were irradiated back here. So Ultra's gonna deny the space once again. And then we should see them... Oh, he actually denied binding entirely. Wow, so there's nothing left. So, okay, so basically at this point... Oh, okay, so there we go. Glio doing that move I was talking about with the double battle cruiser escorting the dropship. So nicely done by Glio. He is going to be able to pick off 1 hatchery, but I mean, look at this, dude. Oh, okay, I thought this was another hatchery going down. We got this hatchery. Well, I mean, that's a good play. That's a good play. This is a wonderful game. This has been a very good game. But at the moment, I mean, Glio definitely running out of steam, man. He's not mining at all. As we see Zerg continue to take bases on the map with 3k in the bank, 1.5k gas. Just 1 time getting all these vessels, and I think Glio would just GG out. Oh, nicely done by Glio protecting those vessels there. And now we're going to see another dropship come here at the 6 o'clock. Once again with the battle cruiser support. And that's going to... It's going to force a complete evacuation. Dude, if Glio wins this thing, that's going to be freaking insane. So this is a beautiful play, once again. Going after this base, taking out his second base. Picks up the dropships. Where are we going next? Looks like some more vessels trying to get some energy usage. And it's going to be a good one. We're going to radiate 3 ultras there. Oh, he does have a little bit of energy on this guy. 2 irradiates basically available. Once again, mining stopping. Put to an absolute halt here at the 3rd. And a couple lings going to just confirm nothing going on at this 12 base. Or at this top right natural. I think we're basically seconds away from Glio tapping out. I mean, he's literally not mining. 9 minerals in the bank. Has nothing left. And he's got these 2 ultras. Man, he killed another base with the dropship. This dropship has killed 3 bases and he's lost nothing for it. There's no way. He's gonna kill that base as well? This is actually kind of crazy, dude. I mean, we're down to just 1 base mining as tired, but we got 2k in the bank with 400 gas. We're just gonna lift everything. Oh my god, does Terran actually think he can win this? We have 4 SCVs. Okay, 3 are here, 1's trapped. Where's this dropship going? What is going on, dude? So Glio thinks he can win this. He's floating everything. Oh, just make Scourge, dude. Please. Just make Scourge. Oh my god, he's actually gonna deny the gas entirely here. Darkspawn, do we have a defiler? He picks up. Can he actually drop the Marines on the high ground here and shoot down the gas? That would be kind of clutch. He's gonna go somewhere else. This is kind of crazy, man. There we go. We're starting to make Scourge. That's what we need to do. Just build hatcheries fucking everywhere. That's so much money. Try to get some gases going. Is he gonna go with the defilers and just start plaguing freaking buildings? And that could be a win condition, I guess. Jesus. Do we have burrow? Oh no, we don't have burrow. We don't have burrow researched. Dude. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, it feels like Zerg is trolling. This dropship, man. This is like the 5th base this dropship has killed off. We're just gonna pick up and go again. We literally, these Marines all have like so many kills, man. Let's see the kill count on these things. 2, 8, 5, 7, 9. And you're just gonna pick up and go again. Command center going to land over here? I mean, there's not much we can do with the command center. Okay, we're just making hydras now? We're just mining depleted geysers? I mean, at least go mine this one or something. Like, send all your drones over here, no? This is crazy. Oh my god, dude. There's no way Terran wins this, right? What happens to that dropship? Okay, dropship's over here. 2 battle cruisers. 7 vessels. 6 marines and 2 medics. Radiating overlords at this point. Okay, this might be a big moment. I'm gonna be able to snipe this vessel. Okay, good. Snipes a vessel. Is there any D matrix? Okay, does have a D matrix. That's 200 health. That's gonna go down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That goes down. I think with the 2 battle cruisers going down. Okay, he still has the dropship. What are we making? We're making 12 more Hydras. We're making a hatchery finally. Oh. I mean, yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Terran's dead. He made it a hell of a fucking lot closer than I possibly could have ever imagined, but it's over. This is crazy. I can't believe this game went as long as it did. That's why you guys have to eliminate the vessel count, boys. That's your job, is to keep the vessel count low, get lots of bases, get lots of gas. Oh my god. What a game. That was crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, was I casting on the wrong freaking cast somehow? Shit, no one said anything. I think I was on the wrong screen. Promote Glio's ASL. That was crazy, Kirken. Are you on Whine and Cheese, Kirken? On Team Whine and Cheese? You seem to be a big fan of this man. Oh, you're on Thank You Very Much. I like that name, by the way. Thank You Very Much is pretty good. Dang, so we got it 1-1, boys. Dark Origin, our map number 3. Alright, I need a quick second, guys, to use the restroom. And get some more water. Because that was a long one. Man. So I will be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. Maybe like 1 minute 30. Alright, boys. Sorry for the delay. I went to... Ah, fuck. I didn't even burn my water. I went to the kitchen to get water, and my parents ordered some Shake Shack burgers, so I had to take a couple bites. Oop. Let's put the right scene on. Alright, here we go, boys. Honestly, this series has been pretty fucking hype. It's been very back and forth, close on both sides. Just some very slight decisions on for both players that have costed them the games, really. Over here in the top left, we got Glio. And in the bottom right, it's Bojack. Game number 3, man. Everything on the line here for both sides. Glio probably feeling like he almost had that win, but I mean, that was crazy, man. I feel like he was running around with his vessels, 2 BCs, and a dropship for like 6 minutes. That was so wild to see. I think Bojack just kind of thought the game was over and maybe like just wasn't fully trying at that ending point. And then finally decided at the end, it's like, alright, you know what? If I just make a bunch of Hydras, I win this. But I really think just Scourge would have won in that game faster. I mean, you send 5 Scourge out of Battlecruiser. I forgot if he had Carapace or not. I don't remember if he had Carapace. You might need to send like 7 Scourge out of Battlecruiser. They might shoot down 1 or 2. If you have the Carapace. If you don't have Carapace, they're gonna lose a couple more. But alright, so Bojack gonna be sending this Overlord kind of in an interesting route. I think he's gonna try to avoid a potential 8-Rax Marine running through the middle of the map by taking this path. And I guess he might see something weird if there were like a 5-Rax being built or something. It's a little crazy. Over here, for instance. Obviously we see that's not the case. It's gonna be 12 hatch. Once again, he didn't play it all 3. He played Overpool, right? I think he played... Actually, no, I think he played 12 hatch every game, actually. And then every game we've seen Glio just play Rax Expand. Kind of curious why he didn't go for the barracks at the front here with the depot wall. It's not perfect. It's not like bottom spawn where you get the Mickey Mouse, but it's still good. I think it's always still good to get some buildings here at the front. Maybe he wanting to play around a potential 4-pool or 9-pool speed, maybe? But I think 9-pool speed is still fine. 4-pool gets a little dicey. So drone going to be kind of annoying here. It's going to actually delay this command center a little bit. This is beautiful, beautiful play by Bojack. Yeah, I mean this is really delaying this command center. That's gonna force out a second depot and a marine with this delay. So this is fantastic stuff, and he's gonna block it again. Okay, so Bojack definitely feeling really good about this opener so far. Can he block it again? Okay, no. But is he gonna fight the SCV? A little bit of a missed opportunity. I think he should have shot that SCV a little bit, but I guess he knows there's gonna be a marine coming down any second, so he just wants to get that home, start mining right away. And yeah, once again, 3-hatch play. So Bojack, a big fan of the 3-hatch. He likes to have his larva, he likes to make those mitas, and he likes to get the lings out to fight the army. 2 lings gonna come out, and oh my god, if he kills this SCV right away, he has an opportunity to go for like a ling all in. Because there's no wall, right? Look how open this natural is without the wall. Let's see if he decides to go for something like that. If he goes for the first 100 on speed, it's definitely gonna be a ling all in. But we are making drones. Yeah, it's just gonna be a lair, right? We got 100 glass. We going lair? Okay, we're going lair. Alright, so for the 3rd game in a row, we're gonna see 3-hatch play versus +1 4-Rax or 5-Rax. Glio did 5 racks game 1, 4 racks game 2. Let's see what he decides to do for this game number 3. SCV Scout sneaking across the map. Beautifully done. And a quick colony actually on the way. I'm not sure why Bojack's doing this colony stuff. I guess maybe in anticipation of SCV Scout, but I mean, he's not going to get overtime. Yo, Jiraiya! Thank you for the raid, bro. I appreciate the big raid, baby. Hope your stream went well. Hope you had a lot of fun in your 2v2s. Starkiss, what's up, man? I was actually watching you a little bit today, Starkiss. I had not watched your stream before. You guys are right on time for an epic match, guys. This is game 3 of our series number 2 of the evening. Bojack versus Glio. This one's for all the marbles, boys. It's been quite back and forth. Game 1 going to Glio. Bojack winning in like a 30-minute, pretty epic TVZ last game. And now we're in game 3 on Neo Dark Origin. Openers were 3 hatchery for Bojack going into the Spire. And from the side of our Terran, we went for 2 Depot Marine into second command center into +1 5 racks. Looks like we're going to go maybe 5 racks. It might be 4 racks, it might be 5 racks. Let's see what this SCV decides to do. Looks like it's going to be plopping down that 5th racks. I'm here to see fucking your fancy microphone. Aksa, Mephis Oz, welcome, welcome. Crazy 1v1 games. What's up, Lames? Damn, I haven't seen you in a long time, Lames. Or Lamas. I guess it's Lamas, right? Alright, so Lynx, or Marine's actually going to go for a pickoff here. He's going to get that Overlord for sure. Oh, a little bit of a mistake by Bojack. Why this is so painful is because the Spire's just about to finish and we're supply blocked. Rip, dude. I mean, we can still make 5 metas, I guess. Okay, we made an extra Overlord. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can still make the 9 metas. That's crazy. We actually did we anticipate losing this Overlord, so we made an extra one, or did you just always do that? I don't know, but it works out for us. We can still make our 9 metas here. Snow, we coming. Yeah, what's up, Mass Probe? Haven't seen you in a long time either. By the way, this guy Cass, he seems to be Gosu. Snow, I'm coming for you 1v1. I've gotten a lot better since last time we played, but you probably have too. We haven't played in a long time, Mass Probe. Alright, once again, Bojack going for this Spire 9 meta into a quick Hydroden. I want to see him take these third bases quicker though, man. Like, he's not taking the third base when I feel like he should be. Lost be chopping, what up, dude? Yo, you said you've been playing more 1v1s nowadays, Jiraiya? Or who was saying 1v1? Did I see someone say it? Oh, crazy. Never mind. That wasn't you. Yeah, bro, 2v2 nowadays. Snow, this guy's good. Glio's been alright this series, I would say. He's been playing. He's been pretty crispy with his builds. I think decision making definitely could use a little work, but pretty crispy. Can beat me? I don't know. I mean, you're probably not a CPL for a reason, Mass Probe. Alright, so we are going to be taking this third base here at the bottom left, and you know, Nita is actually getting some big time damage done. But uh-oh. Marines are coming. Sunken's desperately trying to go down. We have so much fucking money. We have to use our money. What are we gonna do? We gotta send these. We gotta send these meters home. Oh no! I don't think our Sunkens are up in time. We can't. Does it just end like this, boys? Is this how it ends for our Zerg hero? Bojack fighting for his life here. Marines on top of the Sunkens. Eliminate all the Sunkens. 6 metas are not gonna be able to fight this army. And Bojack GG's out. No. Oh, that's my teammate. He's on my team, the Uncoachables. I don't know why he didn't make more Sunkens. When he went for this attack, I mean, you know you're up against 4 racks plus 1. You know the Marines are defending your attack. You have to throw down Sunkens. I mean, he needed like fucking 8 Sunkens to hold this, man. This is a lot of bile. Or maybe, I think, no, I don't even think if he had 4 Sunkens up, he can hold that. With like he had like 2 mutas and like a couple little handful of lings. We need a lot of Sunkens. Meph is Exit is playing this tournament? Yes, he is. Glio, my boy. Sorry for your team, though. Team, though. Damn, well, there it is, boys. After a very close 1v1 in game number 1, or game 1, I mean, and then a pretty epic game number 2, it all ends with Glio just doing the 1A, 2A, 3A move into the Sunkens and busting through. Nomad also? No, Nomad's not playing in this. Exit's not playing Terran in this, though. He's playing Protoss. Well, that series ends, and another one begins as we go into our third series of the night. Our next gamers, it's going to be Havior versus Skex. Havior, a guy that we've seen around in CPL for quite some time. Skex, I'm actually not too sure about. I don't actually know who Skex is. I've done a lot of casting last season, but prior seasons not so much. So maybe he's around or been around, but I just didn't see him too much last season. Or he didn't play last season or something. Sorry, fixing the scoreboard, guys. Alright, we're good to go. Spawn on the top left. It's our Protoss player, Skex. And in the bottom right, we got Havior, one of the boys. Havior plays for Team Uncoachable. So, you know, this is a two-player map. You guys know my opinions on this. Automatic advantage Protoss. Protoss just has so much fucking shit they can do on a two-player map, dude. And Terran just has to be ready to react to anything. So, already, Havior, by building this depot beneath his command center, he might be saying, you know what, I'm okay if he takes my gas. Because you can try to go for a wall here at the front. It is very good against certain builds, like a forward gateway or a proxy gateway. There's been something I've been kind of experimenting with personally myself in the TVP matchup on this map. But hold on, before I get into that, I think we're going to see a 12 Nexus. Skex queuing up lots of probes, built the pylon right next to the Nexus to just optimize getting that mineral. And here we go. We're going to go for the Nexus. So to cancel that probe, throw down Nexus. Oh, I guess not cancel it. It's going to go 13 Nexus. Oh, even greedier. Fuck it. Terran does get his gas, though. And he's going to send that CV scout across the map. We are going to see the gateway go down. 3 on gas. Should see a second depot started momentarily. It will be going down here in that corner. And this is going to be actually a 2 gateway follow-up for Skex, so we're not going too greedy. Havior will scout this Nexus. He's going to know for sure, okay, this is 12 Nex. Or Nexus first. I guess it's 13 Nex in this case. Let's get to see the 2 gateways. It's going to confirm the gas. And let's see what he wants to do here. There's 2 big options. We either keep pumping the Marines, and we're going to go for the bust. Or we just make no Marines, and we just try to get our command center as quick as possible. I'm a big fan of going for the bust. Looks like Havior is deciding, you know what, maybe my micro is not good enough to go for this bust. Or maybe it's just the fact that we scouted 2 gateways, and that he had already skimped on Marine to get the factory a little bit. Actually, no, I think he made the Marine before the factory anyway. But he had just skimped on Marine regardless. So we're going to go for the command center. as we can see, the probe count is going to be going up a little bit. Should be up about roughly 6 workers once this command center finishes. And we are going to see an add-on just right away. We're still only mining 1 on gas. So a typical response that you can see, or something that I think is good at least against 12 Nexus, is you can go for a starport and go for a dropship and just use those vultures to put some mines out in the front. In this map, for instance, you can put some mines here to block that path here, and then maybe like a couple here just to try to delay a third base. And then after those mines are placed, you can pick up the dropship, fly in, and you can either drop in the back all 4, or you can drop 2 here, 2 here, and you just try to get some probes and get a little catch up going. But yeah, it looks like we are going to be about 6 ahead, roughly. He actually lost an SCV, so it might be even 8. But what's our follow up here? What are we doing? So we are going vulture speed actually. Okay, so this is a little bit different. So we're gonna go vulture speed. So this means that Havior wants to just go for a run by. He wants to get into the main or just get into the natural and just get some big time damage with these vultures. And vultures still haven't gone out on the map yet. I wonder if he's hiding them on purpose, to try to. Yeah, like, I mean, it kind of worked. The goons did come across the map, and they are going to try to poke this barracks, or, I'm sorry, bunker. We do have 3 vultures done. We probably need to build a tank now, though, so we don't get poked too hard. Wow, this is actually fucking crazy. So, we already have a 3rd Nexus started. Oh, he killed the... How did he kill that goon? I missed that. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. This is going to get big time damage. Our 2 goons are coming. Vultures get in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Well, I mean, he got 5 workers, which is actually pretty good. I'll take that any day. 5 workers for 3. I think it was even only 2 vultures because 1 got caught up over here. And we killed a goon. So that was good. I mean, if we look at the worker count now, it's caught up. We caught up. We do have a 3rd Nexus just about complete, though. And once that Nexus is done, that probe count's going to go up just a little bit for Skex. But overall, really nicely done by Havior to get some damage. But where's that tank at? Okay, so we do have the tank. We got to be extremely careful here, though. We need to pull some more CVs. Okay, tank gonna try to run in. Oh, nice block with the vulture. Is it good enough? Holy shit, we're going to get that goon, too. You know what? I think he could have pulled the tank back a little bit more and protected that, but overall that was a beautiful hold. Havior gonna kill 4 goons for a tank and a vulture. I think that's still pretty good for tank. Kind of interesting spot for a forge. I would have expected to see it a part of the wall here at the 3rd. And we are just gonna add 3 gateways, observatory. And what's our follow-up for tank? We do have +1 on the way. eBay going down. Thankfully for us, it was 3 Stargate or 3 Nexus. That there was not a Reaver or DT drop or DT. Like, we barely started at eBay now, but we got pretty lucky. Academy on the way. Surprised this Rax hasn't been lifted yet and utilized here at the wall, or just used to scout for dropship or star shuttle or anything like that. We're actually gonna wall with a cannon and a gateway. That's something you don't see every day, boys. That's kind of interesting. Alright, so Vulture's on the map now, just trying to get a little bit of map presence, trying to get some mines in some locations, get a little bit of vision for us. Cannon's going down. Here at the Nat. No cannon in the main just yet. I feel like the cannons are quite early. I think Prothos's nowadays are usually building the cannon after they have the Templar Archives and the Stargate dropped or something like that, if they're going Arbiter. Citadel barely going down now, 7 minutes 50 seconds. So our tech is definitely very slow, but our economy is going to be booming, right? I mean, we opened with a Nexus first, and then we went even for a 3rd Nexus off just the single 2 gateway and not even range. I don't think we even started range. Okay, this is kind of crazy. Havior is actually just going to go take a 3rd on location. 4 racks, or 4 factory, I mean. Should see a starport plop down any second. Oh, and that Dragoon finds that right away. Nice mine, though. 1 vulture for a goon is always fantastic. So, we're definitely going to need to get some tanks here. I guess what's kind of cool about this map is you can actually put tanks like here and here as well. And you actually protect this area too, as well as the ramp. I didn't really think about that until right now. It's kind of cool. I've typically always taken this as my third base. Maybe this is the play, to take this third base. I gotta see what the pro games are doing. I haven't seen too many games on Invader. We did hear some scans go down. Sorry, I kind of missed that. I think he was just confirming what the tech tree was for our Protoss player. And he saw, you know, lots of gateways. Very interesting SimCity. Throwing down the Stargate here. Typically you see the Stargates like thrown off in the corners. Trying to hide the tech a little bit, right? Alright, so a bunch of vultures going to move out on the map now. Gonna see what we can get done here. Gonna be running to this left side. 4th Nexus going down here in the top right. Gonna get a little bit of more map presence here with these mines. Definitely like to see mines in these, especially like these ramp locations. Because these are paths, right, of attack for Protoss. I should be seeing a transfer momentarily. Should also be seeing the science facility coming down. And we do see the second armory, so this is just going to be straight up upgrade Terran. Couple scans going down. I guess peeking with the scan prior to the vultures running in to see if we can get any damage. You know, units are a little bit out of position here. You could run in and get back here behind the natural, and it looks like he's going to go for it. So this is a big opportunity. Oh, he's even going to run into the main. This might be even better. Oh, it's definitely going to be better. Yeah, so he split 1 off to the natural, 3 off to the main. As long as we're shooting down probes here, target firing, we are. Beautiful, beautiful damage by Havior. Getting a lot done here. Trying to plant a mine. He's getting... Ooh, okay, mine almost explodes. Back to the natural we go. Let's just gonna chill. And we're gonna have a fat transfer, it looks like, to oh, what's going on here? I thought he was transferring to the top right or something. But now we're like very undersaturated at our main. So we probably want to transfer some of these back to the main. Overall though, you know, Havior playing quite well. He's got his factories up. He's starting 2-1. We got a third base going. Our tank positioning is pretty solid. I'd love to see like 1 tank here as well. Maybe another tank like right on the edge. Some mines. Be all good stuff. I love these mines. We're actually just going to go in. I think we can just shoot down the cannons. Yeah, we got +1 weapon. We don't have to be scared of cannons. These mines are going to definitely slow down any army trying to come support. Here we go. Last cannon going down. Wow, he's actually killing all these cannons. And like not even like we're not even canceling the cannons as Skex. It's a very nice harassment there. He's even gonna lose some zealots here. Yeah, so you know, at this point, I'm actually really favoring Havior's position. Like, look at the worker, like not even the worker count. I just mean like look at the supply count for both players here. I mean, we're only on 7 gateways at this point in the game. After we opened with triple Nexus, like I feel like we should have a lot more gateway count right now. 7 factories going up to an 8th factory momentarily. And probably going to be adding a 9th as well. We got lots of gas available, so we should see Vessel and EMP researched. We're looking pretty good. Goon's looking to try to get some pressure. Or I don't even know what we're doing actually. We're just kind of throwing away goons for no reason. Alright, a little bit, I don't know, a little troll there. I'd love to see him plant some more mines here, and then just go send like 2 tanks and go deal with his base. Alright, so Terran's on sieging. That means 2-1's almost done, huh? Not necessarily. We're still like what, 45 seconds out? Maybe a minute? I don't actually know how quickly this researches. Vultures are going to go out and lead the front. I guess if we get to this position, we can shell this base and split off to kill this base. Don't want to bleed off cannon, or bleed off ultras to this cannon though. It's a little bit of a mistake. Alright, so once again, a couple goons and zealots can just kind of freely die here. And I like this. I think just holding this position is nice, because this allows our 2 tanks to come deal with this top right base. Havior scanning ahead. So we do see a big army. We gotta reinforce. Alright, Havior is reinforcing. Good. I want to see mines in front, though. Uh-oh. How many scans do we have available? Alright, we got a scan. We're good. Good job pulling the vultures back. Uh-oh, the mines, though. These mines are, like, so sketchy, dude. I feel like we just don't have our whole army here. Like we're missing a lot of army. If we have everything there, we protect some of these tanks as well. Hopefully we're making vessels. Good. Good EMP. Perfect. We could even have a 3rd machine shop. We got 3rd gas. I'd love to see even maybe like 2 more factories added. So we're floating lots of money all the time. Hawk always talks about that, man. Who cares? Like, I know optimally you want to have 9, because that's like what you should be able to afford, but who cares? Have like 10 or 11 in CPL, man. If you ever miss an acro cycle, it would be happy you have the extra factories. Is he out of scans? He's got scans. Nexus top right is slowly going down here. Vultures are gonna get some nice connections here with the mines. Oh, I thought, what the fuck? That mine like lifted up, went down, lifted up, went down like 3 times. What tanks, man. Okay, good. We went for a third add-on. Fantastic. But like, imagine like instead of having like 5 tanks queued up, 4 tanks queued up, 3 tanks queued up, we just had 2 more factories. How much better that'd be for us right now. We do have a vessel. It's gonna help out a lot. And alright, we're making DTs even though we got an ARB. You gotta love to see it, boys. some big mines actually connecting there, getting a lot of the zealots and a couple of the DTs. And we are gonna wipe that. Tanks do get killed top right. I feel like we should just take these tanks. These mines might be big time connections. Not too much. You know, I haven't seen Protoss like with the single observer. Oh, I guess he has a couple. But his army never has any. Okay, he does. Just kidding. Just kidding. I guess he does. So top right being taken again. Somehow this 5th base never got taken. Some more arbiters being added. Adding more gateway. We definitely need to take this 5th base, man. This is way too slow. Excuse me. And it's just been constant fighting on both sides. But it looks like the game's going to slow down just a little bit now. Or is it? Skex deciding to just go. He's going to pull the trigger. No goon support, just mass zealot. We got plenty of vultures to deal with this. A big mine there. Another big mine. Man. And all the zealots go down. Just mass zealot, dude. We got no goons in the picture whatsoever for Skex. Well, all about the zealots, baby. Bottom left is going to start getting taken. We got a probe in position to take this space as well. But I think once again, our play is just get here, kill this base. We do have plenty of tanks this time around. Lots of vultures in the production. We're actually up 10 supply, which is fucking crazy at 18 minutes. You would think Protoss is maxed. Looks like attack is going to be happening. We could just scan ahead and see there's nothing there and just go up. Looks like instead we're going to be playing very passive with our push out here. Alright, so these mines here, very important mines. They're spotting for us to let us know that this base here at our 4th is going to be attacked. so we can react a little bit quicker to get our forces in time to defend this. So it's very nice mines. Those mines are very clutch. How many units have we lost to this gateway? I've heard this building exit block so many times. I think it takes the money too. I don't think you keep the money. I like that he's targeting down the vessels. That was a nice target find by Skex. Another Nexus going down, going up to 6 next high. Probe transfer down in the bottom left. High Templars being added into the mix. Some more Arbories being created. Whoa, what happened to all our workers? Why don't we have any workers over here? Have we been that light on workers the whole time? 53 is decent. Alright, so Havior is deciding to send like 1/4 of his army, or 1/3 of his army, up here to this 12 o'clock position. Or to this this plateau, I guess, rather. Observer sees it all. And that's gonna force an immediate response from Skex. He's just gonna come. Okay, we are pulling everything. We're leaving a little bit here, I guess, to watch for a counterattack. We made Archons, which is really weird. Some big mines. Oh, big mines, big mines. Did we forget Storm? I haven't seen a single Storm yet, and we made like 2 Archons, 3 Archons. I thought I forgot Storm. He really needs to get to this point right here. So this point right here will shell anything trying to run this way to support this base over here in the top right. Maybe these tanks are good enough. I guess maybe they are, because they can see as far as they can shoot. They can even shoot a little farther than they can see, so I guess he can already hit this all. Oh, this is beautiful. He's gonna pick off all these probes. Almost all of them. We still got a bunch of kills there. That was 7 kills, that was pretty good. Vulture's gonna raid down here in the bottom left. Nothing to truly kill there, as nothing was transferred as of yet. But Protoss getting a little bit broke here, guys. I mean, he's got bottom left, mining still pretty frequently, or pretty fluidly. 12 o'clock's about to mine out. Pick up the High Templar. Pick up the High Templar. Rip. And Skex saying, okay, let's just go for the bus. Where is the army? Where's all our units? I feel like we just have units everywhere. Like, we're like, every time like I see Terran fighting a battle against Protoss, he's using like 1/3 to like maybe half of his army max. He doesn't ever have his whole army together. And he's actually going to end up winning this, but the power of 3/3 is so good. Does he know about bottom left? I don't think he knows. If he knew about bottom left, he'd probably just be wiping that out right now. So I don't think he knows about it. Regardless though, Protoss now just mining on 1 base. Well, we have Terran still on 2. I'll call it 1.5. We're not even fully mining all the patches on this base. Well, we have 7 workers, and hopefully one that bounces to that top patch. Some more units trying to make a move here at the plateau, but that's gonna get held off. Protoss just running in with 2 goons, man. This guy's desperate. Desperate for the kills. 2 goons just running in, man. Nice, picks off a High Templar there. Beautiful. Oh my god, the two goons kind of acting as a cannon in this situation. They're literally acting as a cannon. It's funny to me. Alright, we got a couple Goliaths now. Perfect. That way we can kill off Observer, we can kill off Arbiter. Good stuff. I think he still doesn't know about bottom left. But we removed this Nexus, which is beautiful. So now we're down to 1 base mining as Protoss. Terran's still mining on 2. 8 factory production. I mean, Terran's up almost 100 supply at this point. I think we just get our whole army together and just crush Protoss, man. Oh my goodness, look at this. Hello. So many probes is gonna get the clap. Let's see if he's finally gonna confirm what's going on here in the bottom left. He's gonna see that cannon and know, oh, that's where you had another base. Is Havior probably wondering why he's still in this game, to be honest? Almost gets a beautiful mind drug there. That was a good try. Yeah, and with 3 tanks, 2 Goliath, he's going to be able to wipe out the space spawn left. Can't lose the Goliaths, so you want to keep those alive. We might kill this game in time. No, looks like we're going to let it die. Oh man, rip. Big fight going on? No baby fight going on. Zealot DT, man. I think with this Nexus going down, we're just going to see a GG. The mines are keeping track of this army coming out, so we're just going to send vultures. There we go. Yeah, so this, you know, this game is definitely over. It's just when does Skex want to throw in the towel. Maybe some D-Matrix? You heard me. Not really sure why we're holding this spot anymore. There we go. One sieging. It's like we really just gotta go. Just go kill him, man. I can't imagine he's like unsure what his position is, right? Or maybe he is unsure where his position is. But I mean, you gotta know, but Protoss is only mining 1 base. You can't have that much at this point. I don't understand why we keep making Archons. We've made so many High Templars this game. I haven't seen a single casted Storm, but I've seen like 10 Archons. Maybe Skex is unaware that, you know, Archon are really not that good against Terran. Definitely really good in PvZ. And I'm actually not sure how good they are in PvP. I assume they're good against Zealots. Splash damage, melee. Okay, that's going down. I think we're almost over. I think he just kills that, and then, well, Protoss is looking like he wants to take this space. He's not giving up yet, boys. He's got a DT in a dream. There's the vessel that goes down. Taking our 5th base now as Terran as well. Continue to expand. That's good. So many units just chilling at this plateau. Scan goes off. Man, just 1 EMP right here. Just all these Archons almost dead. Alright, choosing to just send a couple vultures to deal with this. Nice. Look at the worker count. It's 58 to 13. You saw how that EMP still missed? Look at EMP so bad, man. It's like right on top of the Arbiter. It still like didn't lower the energy. The final stand for Skex here. Can he make something happen? Well, there's our first storm of the game. Well, there's our last storm of the game. The answer is no. We can't make anything happen there. We're dead. GG is called. And Havior takes game number 1. As we go into our next map of the night, or next map of a series rather. Oops, don't want to show you guys that. Alright, let's go, boys. Game number 2. Skex down 0-1. And a pretty lengthy first game, I'd say. I feel like, I mean, he just started off with just such a dream case scenario, man. An unpunished 12 Nexus, unpunished 3rd Nexus. And then we just kind of slipped on the macro is what it looked like. And we somehow just didn't have 200 supply at any point in that game. Which, I mean, if you're going 12 Nexus and even a third Nexus that quickly, like, I feel like your macro should be insane. The Vultures got in, did a little early damage, but it really just caught up the game a little bit. It wasn't too bad. And it looks like Skex saying, you know what, I can't beat Havior in a macro game. We're going to go build proxy gates. Or maybe just a little tired after that first one. I mean, that was like a 30-minute game. And from the side of Havior, what are we doing here, buddy? Where's our depot? Okay, we're building the wall. Okay, we're building the wall. This is actually a full wall. Does this little obstruction actually block stuff? I actually don't know the answer to this. I wonder if this actually walls. I think it does. I think if you put the racks to the right of the egg. Depot above. Let's find out right now. Oh, interesting. Okay, we're gonna go like this though. I don't understand. Maybe we'll leave this space for a bunker, I guess. But then I feel like the depot can still get poked. No, maybe not though, because it's high ground. That's interesting. Anyway, side of Protoss, we're at the 9-9 gate. We're sending this probe in. Terran's going gasless. This is not a good situation for Terran, man. Terran going gasless and Protoss going 9-9 gate proxy forward, like near you even, not like middle of the map. I guess this is actually a little far in the middle of the map, but I don't think you can build in the middle of the map, so makes sense. Yeah, definitely can't build middle of the map. Oh, bummer that Havior's SCV is actually going to run on the low ground here, so he's not going to see it. Oh no. Okay, Havior's going to get in right now. He's going to see the bad news. Okay, so how are we going to react, Havior? What's our play? If I see him just drop a command center, dude, I think I'm going to like freak out. Okay, good. He's making the bunker. Probably need a couple SCVs pulled. Alright, SCV beats that probe. Don't actually have many micro holes here. So we're gonna just dance around till this bunker's down, it looks like. Alright, Havior's gonna lose one Marine. One Marine gets into the bunker. Out there, Zealot just runs by. Trying to get a nice little wall there. Unfortunately, does slip by, just barely. There's only one Marine in the bunker. This Zealot is not scared of that whatsoever. Is he gonna run by? Is this actually a wall? I'm so confused. This actually walls Zealots? I thought you'd be able to run by it. Okay, see, that is open. We're just gonna go for the, we're just gonna right click the bunker. Holy shit. Skex really just gonna right click the bunker? This can't possibly ever work. There's 4 Marines now. We're gonna build a command center behind this? We're building a command center versus 9-9 gate? Is that actually what we want to do here? Maybe, huh? We don't have 100 gas yet, we can't go factory. Ah, man, I don't know. I feel like, I guess we can just kind of do anything we want at this point, huh? Nexus after a 9-9 gate, dude. How the fuck? That's crazy, man. And we're even taking our gas. We're gonna go Cybercore behind this. So 4 Zealot's gonna run in this time. Zealot's gonna run by. 6 Lins get pulled, or 6 Marine get pulled. 6 Marine can deal with this with the support of some SCVs. It's 1 Zealot gonna go down. And just stand and fight. Oh yeah, micro this. Okay, he is gonna micro a little bit. I feel like you're over microing though, just shoot. It looked pretty cute though. Command center done. Crazy enough, even after all this, we're only up 1 worker. That's Terran, that is. Mr. Sane Man. What's up, Zan? Doing another little round of CPL casting. Game 2, Mr. Havior versus Skex. And Skex went for a 998. Havior was going for a gasless expand, and somehow, some way, we're fine. I don't even know how it's possible. I mean, I really think it was right click in the bunker, but I think we just run by and just keep streaming the Zealots into the main. Like, our bunker's useless. Might get a little bit of damage to the Zealots running by, but we'll get a lot more damage with the Zealots if we just run in all the way. The wide walk, as the Pro Loss players call it. Should see second add-on. Or the Vulture. Okay. eBay on the way. And look at that. eBay is fantastically timed out, as we do have. We're gonna have Invisible then, dude. Oh my god. SCV Scout gets in. Turret sees everything. We already have a turret up. Or building, rather. I'd love for him just to go check this corner. Make sure there's no robo. Yeah, I mean, it might take a while. Hopefully, well, I don't know. I mean, he does have a second Nexus. We could see him just go Arbiter from here. He's already got a second gas. A 2-base Arbiter play. Okay, just kidding. We're building a third Nexus. Man, dude, Protoss literally just fucking do whatever. We started off on 9-9 gate, guys. Nexus, DT, third Nexus. Vulture's gonna get in. Oh god, they're gonna wreak havoc. There's no units in position at all. Our goons are at the third. Probes off the line fighting for their lives, guys. And Robo actually getting started. Goon gonna go down to one of these mines. Nicely done by Havior. And I mean, that other goon goes down. These DTs still haven't gone across the map. Even if they come home, there's mines in position now. And there it is. The GG's called. And that's gonna be a 2-0 for Havior. So, Team Uncoachables finally on the board, guys, after series number 3. Oh, man. That was painful. That was painful for Skex. Just everything going wrong from that game, man. Alright, as we go into our series number 4 of the evening. Sorry, replying to something on Discord, guys. I'm gonna get going to the next game in just a second. Let's see who our next 2 gladiators are. Oh, it's gonna be Tarpman versus doLife. This one might be a little more exciting. doLife's a pretty good Terran player, and Tarpman, solid Zerg. Let me get the overlay going. Alright, boys. Here we go. Spawning in the top left, it's IRK Tarpman. That's our purple turd, representing Team Uncoachables. And in the bottom right, Ash doLife. As our white Terran, representing Whine and Cheese. So we got a little mini game going on here as well. We got IRK versus Ash. 2-player map. Definitely have an opportunity to go for. Oh, look at this. I was just going to talk about going for 8 raxes. So doLife's actually going to go for a 9 rax on the high ground, which you don't see every day. We're going to see the depot come out next. I wonder what this is to catch. Is this just to be better prepared for 4-pool? But I feel like you would have just built the racks here, right? If you're thinking it's for sure 4-pool or something. Maybe we're going to see a gas come out of doLife here? I don't know. No SCV Scout looks like. And it is going to be a 12 hatch from Tarpman. So 9 racks, even though it's building the main, still has potential to get some damage done, right? This pull is going to be... I mean, we still don't even have the pull started, and Rax is about to finish. So first Marine in production. Second depot right away. SCV is going to pass by this drone, so this drone is going to see what's coming. But he's just now putting the pull down, followed by a gas. Terran's going to see that it is 12 hatch, so he's going to be licking his lips. A little excited about this one. And interestingly enough, we're actually not rallying these Marines across the map. We're actually just going to make them here in the main. Keep them here. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there. I think doLife could have picked off that drone if he just kind of shuffle stepped forward a little bit, because that second Marine was going to pop out and do 6 damage to it. But now we're going. Okay, maybe the idea there was to confirm that the gas got taken. Because he had a chance to maybe cancel the gas if he went out any sooner. So this is going to be kind of like a delayed 8 racks. It's a 9 racks first off, and then he kind of waited a moment before rallying the Marines. Not much of a commitment here from doLife. Okay, a little bit. Alright, a little bit of a... I don't know, a little bit bad micro, I'd say, from doLife. Tarpman doing a great job getting on top of these Marines. And are we even going to get a second drone? Oh my gosh, what happened here? How did we not kill these Lings? I'm so confused. Or kill these Marines. We were like right on top of the Marines both times. So T-Ling's going to come out. And with 2 Lings, since these Marines are so badly damaged, he's actually going to be able to... Oh my god, go, go, go. We got to kill him. Alright, so nice play by Do to just kind of suicide one of these Marines to ensure the safety of the other 2. Bunker on the way. Did we get speed? No. No speed. Okay, we do have 100 gas now. We're going to just see a lair. We do see lairs just started now. 6 Lings. There is a bunker though, and it's done. So we're not going to get anything done here. Okay, I thought maybe he would go for the run by, but doLife in position. He had SCV and Marine ready to block this in case they went for that path here. So lair's already started. Only have 2 drones, however, here in the natural. But if we look at the SCV count from Terran, it's not too crazy either. Only 17 worker, and we're actually going for Academy off 1 Rax. Okay. Different. Haven't seen that in a while. I mean, sometimes you see Academy off 1 Rax. If you scout, it's a 9-pull speed build. That's the only time I do it. I remember learning that from Terran actually. I was talking to him about how I was struggling against 9-pull speed. Because every time I scouted 9-pull speed, I was trying to build a bunker on the low ground. And you just can't get it up. Like, even if you get it up in time, the Lings just run by. I do like this little spread that we have going on from Tarpman. It's got vision on this low ground. It's got vision if anything moves out here. Overlord. You know, kind of interesting position here. But I guess it should be fine. Unless, like, you know, if you get like maybe like 7, 8 Marines to shoot at once, he'll die. But if there's only a couple Marines that come out and poke it, you can just move it back and it won't die. So what's interesting here is we're actually not going to see lair play, or sorry, Meta play. Tarpman's actually going to go for Lurker. And this could be big time trouble for our boy doLife. Especially if he burns these scans. Like if our first scan goes to the natural and we see this, we actually don't know if it's Spire or not. But the first scan will probably go to the natural because he wants to see the drone count and he wants to see if there's any sunkens so he can move out with his little bio that he's got going on. If second scan is used, sees what's going on here. Okay, so he uses one scan, he's going to see his lurker. So with that, we should see bunkers added. And right away we see doLife adding a second bunker. And we should even see like a third bunker and a turret. I think I would cut SCVs at this point if I were doLife. And he's gonna just get on the map, which is awesome. Getting on the map is huge. He's gonna find the eggs even. So do we just target fire down an egg? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Lots of lings available. I think he's trying to time it perfectly with the lings to go in right as the lurkers are ready to go. So lings gonna get on top of these marines. Oh god. So I think the lings came in just a little too early. I think he should have timed it perfectly with the lurkers morphing. But because doLife scouted this, he does have the bunkers at the front. And he is going to have 3 scans available. So scans aren't going to be a problem. So here we go. Tarpman looking to make the bus. Or we're just going to go for the contain. Oh, we're just going to go for the contain. We're going to take a third base, go for the contain, get a queen's nest. Factory's barely starting now. So factory's about halfway done. Queen's nest is almost done. We're gonna see it. We're gonna see a Darkfiler rush. Or what's it called? Defiler rush, not Darkfiler. Dark Swarm is what I was thinking. So I was thinking like Dark Swarm rush and Defiler rush at the same time. Okay, this is ballsy. So doLife is just gonna walk his way around here. Overlord not in position to see this. Oh man, this is gonna catch Tarpman with his pants down, dude. We don't have anything at home. We're just making drones. Oh no. We're just dead. Oh, we're for sure just dead as Cirque here. The second these Marines get up here, he should take this path too. Okay, he's gonna go this way. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, what a rough day it's been for Team Uncoachable, man. Overlord's gonna go down. I like this run. Nice job. Yeah, killing the Overlord would have saved time for drones to escape. It's gonna get all the drones. Two Marines getting stuck, unfortunately. It's always annoying when that happens. Lurker's coming home desperately to try to help out. Hive's almost done before Vessel is ready, but I mean that's it. We lost all the drones, man. We're down to 9 drones here. Ling's gonna all die here. Lurker's gonna try to make a save. We could just dodge him, just get out of the way. He's gonna target fire down one of them, and we're just gonna target fire down the other 2. Wow, doLife just takes it. Nice heads up play by doLife to run this way around. What I'm confused about is, didn't Tarpman see the move out? Yeah, he saw the move out. RIP. Tarpman probably kicking himself on that one if he's watching the replay after the match. So a very quick game that time around. Tarpman with a nice move out and a good response. I thought he was gonna go more bunkers. I feel like I was like a what's the word I'm looking for? It was like a middle of the road lurker bus timing. He only made 4 lurkers. It was like kind of like, I feel like if you're gonna go 2-hatch lurker, like just commit, you know, like make a shit ton of lurkers, man, and just go for the bus. But I really think what happened too was the fact that the lings weren't synced with the lurkers. is he had like a good 20 lings or so, and I think if he just waited for those lurker eggs to just about finish before he ran in, so like just as the eggs were finishing, they could just burrow instantly. He gets the lings on top of the medic marine. He would have been able to clear up a little bit more of the bile because he could have tried to trap him. And then secondly, the lurkers or the lings wouldn't have all died before the lurkers even hatched. But as it stands, we go to game 2. And spawning in the top right, it's our man doLife up 1-0 after a really interesting opener, to be honest. I haven't seen 9 racks in the main into the command center with a academy off one racks. That was like really interesting to see. Ended up kind of working out for him because it was lurker play. So I wonder if he kind of studied a little bit of Tarpman's play and was like, you know, this guy's probably gonna go lurker. He's not really a meta guy. I don't know. Alright, and in the bottom left, we got IRK Tarpman. Down 1-0, but definitely feel like he had a fighting shot in that one. I think the Queen's Nest was fast. His hive was just about done. We would have seen Defilers coming out shortly. And I don't know. I mean, Terran did already have a tank out though. So maybe with just scan alone, he could push back the tank, or the tank could push back the lurkers enough where he's not just in range to run in with the Dark Swarm play. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Tarpman, after that kind of heavy commitment to the lings and the lurker at the start and didn't really get the damage he was looking for, was just kind of over. Alright, so we do see the Overlord first here. So it's most likely going to be 12 hatch once again. Once we see an 11. Oh, it is going to be 12 hatch. And doLife this time playing a little bit more standard. 9 depot, 11 racks. I'll keep my eye on that gas here to see if he decides to go for that. But I think he would have walled if he was going to go for the gas. So this time around, I'm just going to have that normal standard scout. 12 hatch just getting plopped down. And we're going to have a drone scout as well. Probably to the bottom right. Maybe cross spawn, but probably to the bottom right. SCV can go out onto the map here, and it looks like he's going to be scouting top left, and he probably will cross paths with this Overlord, which is going to let him know, okay, my opponent's bottom left, and we are cross spawn position, which in turn may motivate doLife to do some sort of +1 eBay build, as the distances are a little bit farther. So SCV is going to see this Overlord, but maybe Tarpman trying to trick him, so he's going to go confirm. So SCV going to go scout bottom left now, drone going to go up to the bottom, to the top right, and we immediately actually see a bunker from doLife. He's just taking no chances here. He wants to be very safe. And I mean, I think instead of making the bunker, I think you just send 2 SCV scout if you're that worried. Just so you save a little bit of money. But behind this is going to be a command center. And maybe once again he's playing the player, not necessarily the matchup. Maybe he just knows Tarpman likes to go for sometimes like some cheeky early lings or something. And unfortunately for Tarpman, we actually lose that drone. So bunker already kind of paying for itself. That also denies complete information, right? Like Tarpman didn't even get up the ramp, so he has no idea what's behind this. Might even force him to make a quick sunken, thinking it might be Vulture. Well, no sunken. So we have no information as there, and we're just not going to be able to sunken. So if it would have been Vulture, we might have just ended the game. But thankfully for Tarpman, doLife did not go that build, and instead is going for what I think is eBay. Oh no, he's going for gas, a cat off one racks again. I wonder what is the rationale on that. Just wants the timing a little bit quicker. So I think he's going to add a second racks, right? Yeah, it looks like this SCV is going to go add the second racks. Command center just about done here. Overlord going to fly in, confirm. Yeah, he confirms it's a command center and just going to turn back around. Nice. Second colony on the way, but Vulture would already been here if it was for if it was a Vulture play, I believe. And alright, so this time around going for 3 hatch. Sunken should kill that. Oh my god, the Sunken actually doesn't kill that SCV. That's beautiful. That's beautiful for doLife. He's probably very happy about me not losing that SCV. Alright, so Stim on the way. We already have 6 Marine. Are we going to make 1 more medic before we go out? Or are we just going to go? keep my eye on that barracks. See if it starts blinking. Ooh, we're going Hydroden again. Okay. So once again, it's Hydroden response. Or maybe just... I feel like Zerg... I don't know. I'm not sure who sets the pace here. I feel like it's Zerg. Because if Zerg does something wonky, Terran has to respond. SCB over here in the top left kind of chilling out. Not really sure what he's up to. And once again, we're going to have a 3-hatch, or this time it's a 3-hatch lurker play. A couple Lings going to be running out across the map. He definitely wants to be able to spot the move out this time around, so he can flood Sunkens if necessary. Alright, looks like Terran's just about ready to go, but this time he's used both his scans. And with it being lurker... Where are the Hydras? Okay, there we go. There's 4 Hydras. So we're going the same build again? Well, I guess... Yeah, I think we're just doing the same build again. This time around, doLife making his factory much quicker than last game. He started that thing at like 5:15, maybe like 5:25 at the latest. And Marine's kind of just picking off whatever they can outside the base here, trying to deny vision. Ling is going to confirm, and right away, doLife is going to turn around back home. Wow. Okay, so once again, Scourge and Overlords are on the way. Or sorry, why did I say Scourge? Zerglings and Overlords on the way. Queensness on the way. Are we going to start a starport? I already mined the second gas, which is very important. He needs a lot of gas to be able to fund these upgrades, vessel, tank. Marine's kind of just chilling in front here. Are going to kind of scare these Lings back. But alright, let's see this time. Can we get something better done with these lurkers? We kind of need to like almost win the game with them. We do have a little bit of drones. Like we haven't just completely gone all in by any means. But our economy obviously would be so much better if we had played something different. Another scan going down. What's he scanning? I guess firming this location? That's an interesting scan. Alright, what are we going to do with these lurkers? What are we planning on doing with these? We're just going to send them home and take the third? Looks like the game's going to slow down just a little bit for now. So while that's going on, guys, I want to once again welcome you guys to CPL 10. Thank you guys for supporting the stream and supporting CPL 10. And watching these gamers battle it out for our entertainment, boys. It's been a lot of teaching today too, which has been fun. We're talking about a lot of ideas. I mean, obviously I'm a Terran player, so I can offer a little bit of insight on like the Zerg and Protosses, but Terrans were my home. That's what I know best. We are going to even see a second factory go down here. And once again, the scan in the main, going to see, okay, he's got a fast hive. This time though, we didn't actually even show the lurkers. Like, he knows we are lurker, because no mutas would have been in his base, and we scanned and saw Hydrogen, but we haven't shown the lurkers. So I think from the perspective of doLife, he might be scared to kind of move out on the map, because there could be hold position lurker anywhere. A little bit of an opportunity here, if doLife wants it. I mean, if Tarpman wants it. Oh, this burrow is a little far away. Get some water here really quick. It's a double Nidus? Okay, no. Creep quality Nidus. So we do have a third gas online. Defiler consume is being researched. Dropship coming though. Did Tarpman see it? I don't think Tarpman knows about it. Oh no. Oh my god. I don't think he saw it. I don't think he saw it. Is this Ling gonna see it? I think just barely the Ling saw it, but it's gonna be too late. Okay, we're pulling the drones now. Defiler's morphing. We don't have anything at home though. Nothing here. And doLife once again just gonna run around the army, run around the contain. Lurker can try to get something done. That's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh, if he kills these defilers or this defiler mount before consume happens. Wow, he actually delays the consume. Consume was like seconds from being finished there, and it's gonna get blocked. And with that happening, I don't think this third base can get saved. 3 tanks, all these marines, no lurkers in position. Where are the lurkers at? Counterattack happening. I mean, this could work. This might actually work. Wait, we're not even gonna go for the counter? Why not go for the counter? Did we just lose too many drones? I mean, I know we're gonna lose a third, but 5 lurkers. Well, dang, Tarpman goes down. doLife finding a path, man. The dropship just, man, threading the needle behind those between those overlords there. That was pretty wild. Wow, so doLife winning 2-0, and that's another point for the wine and cheese. Alright boys, as we go into our last series of the evening. It's going to be AgGe versus Rindoi. Never actually seen Rindoi before. I think I'm not sure if he's new or I just don't know anything about him. But alright, AgGe versus Rindoi. Rindoi going to be playing for Team Uncoachables, and AgGe going to be representing Wine and Cheese. Alright, here we go, boys. Spawning the top left. Our Protoss player, Rindoi. Clan WD? I actually don't know. Is that a clan that's active? Or is it like an old clan name that he just never wanted to leave the tag? I don't know. And in the bottom right, it's another representative of IRK. This time from Team Wine and Cheese. It's AgGe. And I believe AgGe is the guy that runs a lot of the BWCL stuff, if I recall. Pretty sure he's one of the main administrators of BWCL. So definitely a really nice guy. I know he does some casting as well, and I think pretty sure he streams as well. So you guys should definitely show him some love. Pretty certain he streams. Like, I could be confusing him with someone, but I'm pretty sure this is the same guy I'm thinking of. The BWCL guy, caster, and streamer. It's going to be a forward gateway, or not a forward gateway, but just like a gateway opener. We're always going to build a forward gateway in PvZ. And looks like we did 9 hatch. Yeah, looks like we did 9 hatch into 9 pool. Or maybe, Fuck, I missed it a little bit. Sorry guys, kind of missed that if it was an Overlord first or not. Actually, it kind of looks like it had to be an Overlord. First Zealot gonna be going across the map here. Drone gonna be confirming what's going on. Kind of sees everything he needs to see. Probably just turn this drone around. Overlord is gonna cross paths with the Zealot. So this Zealot, he is aware of it on the map. And it looks like he's saving 6 larvae here. So this larva is all going to be used to make Zergling. He might send 1 Zergling to just chase this probe ground and the other 5 to combat the Zealot. I feel like that's the idea. Third pylon going down before the Nexus. So Rindoi really wants to put on some pressure with this Zealot drip. We are seeing lots of links in production for AgGe here. Let's see, can we get any kills here? Alright, one more. We get 1 drone, that's already pretty good. Oh, probe actually kind of switching sides there. Undercover agent for Zerg. Blocking the Zealot as he tried to get behind the wall there. Or behind the minerals, rather. Nice control there. And that's going to both go down. So really well held. Only problem is AgGe has decided to make so many lings that his drone count is really suffering, and he even decided to make a summon colony here. Oh, wait, holy fuck. How did I miss that? I was looking for the drone because I was like, I never saw the drone go home. He made a hatchery. Okay. What's our idea with this? I think... Oh my god, is he gonna find it? Oh my god, he scouts the hatchery. Oh my god. A little creep attack, old guard stuff? Jeff Rocks, is this actually a build that you used to see or something? Okay, but the problem is, like, we made drones, like... What if we're making a fucking hatchery in his base? Don't we just want to go girdling all in? With like speed or something? Oh, this is crazy, dude. This feels over. I think Protoss just wins. Oh, unless these Zerglings somehow kill all the probes in the main or something. I mean, this is definitely not enough damage, is there? Do we ever get speed? Okay, speed's on the way. Oh, somehow he even kills that 2 Ling spawning. That's crazy. Man, how did Rindoi just keep track of the fact that he never saw the drone leave? Is that what it was? Because that would make sense if that was what it was. Because the Cyber Core did not see the hatchery. Man, I think he should have baited the Zealots out and just ran by once the speed kicked in. I think that was a little bit of a mistake from AgGe. I mean, we're gonna make drones now. We're gonna try to macro out of this. Like, that feels impossible. Can't macro out of this. This is gonna be a Stargate on the way before we even have a lair started. I can't believe we saw hatchery in the main, man. That's crazy. Okay, so I guess our follow-up here is 3 hatch Hydra all in. This first Corsair, though, is going to scout everything for us. We already got leg speed started. Should see second gas. Okay, there's our second gas. I'm trying to remember when to take the second gas in PvZ. I guess it's a little wonky because of what's going on here. But I feel like you take the second gas as you start the Stargate, right? even a cannon going down in the main here, just in case there's anything else that's a little strange. Like maybe a drop. But once this Corsair comes in and sees Hydra Den, no lair, I mean, he's going to know exactly what's coming. You can also see just such a lack of drones, right? I mean, Overlords are gonna end up going down here. Actually, we do have maybe the Hydra Den is just to protect our Overlords, because we don't have the Spire. Looks like he's just gonna get one Overlord. Oh, he's gonna find. Nicely done by Rindoi, kind of impressing me here. That was really smart pathing by his Corsair to find that. But alright, here we go. So this is the counter. We're making more drones though, so we're not actually committing to a Hydra all-in by any means. We're just making a couple Hydras to defend our Corsair, or defend against the Corsair is what it's like. What's this? Okay, Temple Archives on the way. Starting to add a couple gateways. So far 2 Overlords have been killed, and that is going to actually supply block AgGe here. And like, we don't even have money for Overlords yet. Okay, he did make him. He made him the 3rd. Man, he's going to fly in once again and see still no lair started. Or no lair completed yet. Now we're going to fly over the natural. We're going to pick off some more Overlords. Defx 2-5. Yeah, dude. Definitely. Zerg is so fucked, man. Gets another Overlord. Again, supply blocking. Are we actually going to try to get this Overlord? It's kind of crazy. He's actually really trying for it. Is he even going to suicide the Corsair here? I mean, we're trying to bust the wall here, but even if we bust the wall, I mean, we just make DTs, we win. There's no Overlords. He doesn't recognize that, actually, but, I mean, DT just wins this. We are going to run out now and just fight the army, and I think we just have enough Zealots that we just win regardless. We got +1 weapon already done, armor's already on the way. We have a second Forge? No second Forge. They decided to go for +1 armor before +2 weapon. Wonder if that's the standard thing people are doing nowadays. Corsair goes down, but confirms no drones at the 3rd. So, I mean, he knows his position right now. Rindoi knows how far ahead he is. He's running up the ramp now. Zergling's getting stuck behind the Hydras, unable to really support. Block for the Hydras here. Zealot's getting on top of these Hydras, and they're going to be able to just completely annihilate all these Hydras. All the Hydras are going to be going down. More Zealots streaming in. I'm guessing he wanted to set up a Phalanx? Phalanx? Or something calling me, and keep creeping up to the top base, supported with him to early game lings. I think he was just going to make lings out of this, and then just try to run lings here, and run lings from here, get on top of the cannon from the backside. That's what I think he was going to do. But, I mean, maybe he was just going to go almost like what looks like what Protoss goes for a cannon rush, like this creep colony, and sunken, just slowly sunken forward. That would be so troll, man. Yeah, we can right click in the hatchery here. Hatch is going to go down. Zealots are going to end up dying here, but we lost the 3rd hatch. We're on 19 drones. Lair at this point is not going to do anything for us. Maybe we just get a yeah, I mean, Jesus. Look at Rindoi's follow-up to this is just, you know what, you got nothing. Let's just take a 3rd Nexus. And AgGe's just going to tap out. GG. Alright, so Rindoi going up a game. Hello. Team Uncoachables actually getting a point on the board. Well, actually, technically not a point yet. We still gotta win one more game, but at least winning a match. It's been a rough one for the Uncoachables this week. Week number 4. I casted tier 1 and we lost 4-1, and casting tier 0, and right now we're down 3-1. not gonna lie, guys. It feels so different casting without drinking. Just love snow in his water today. Defex, are you a CPLer as well? I've never seen you before. Alright, let's hop into the next game. Alright, fixed up. Oh, you just happen to pop in here? Well, welcome to the channel, buddy. We do a lot of ladder in here. Show matches, K-League, BSL.
Vechit says cheers. Salud. Gambe.
NSL, CPL, BWCL, casting, and a lot of cough. It's basically what goes on this channel. Salute. Cheers. Gunbay. Yeah, if I don't end up having to drive tomorrow morning, maybe I'll order some booze. Maybe. You played 25 years ago, PGL Season 1. I don't even know what PGL is, dude. I'm 27 years old. So I was a fucking infant when you were playing Starcraft, apparently. Alright, so bottom right, we got Rindoi, up 1-0, winning that last game in pretty one-sided fashion, I would say. And in the bottom left, we got AgGe, who this time around is going for a 9 pool. And we are going to have a gateway opener once again from Rindoi. I'm original guard. Okay. Oh, you're like back when SC original was a thing? Is that what you're saying? I played in the first RTS Pro game league when pros didn't make money. Wait, so are you talking about a different game or are you talking about Starcraft original? Lucky scout for Rindoi. He's going to come in and find Zerg first. Which is going to allow him to actually block this hatchery. Yeah, I almost went professional in League of Legends back in high school. I was like at the time I was like a diamond tier top main. I think I got to like diamond 3 at my highest on solo queue. Okay, so Forge. Oof, when these links going across the map. Oof. Wait, so the drone went all the way to the cross spawn, didn't poke up the ramp, and decided to turn around. Lings are going to get in now and see it's not there. Oh man, AgGe, everything going wrong for him this game. Did he kill that probe? Yeah, I guess the Zergling got a kill on the probe. Missed that. I'll take a peek at that after this. It's gonna sound silly, but I just found out how much more minerals you have when you delay your gas. Definitely helps to mine more minerals. Oh, we're actually gonna just kill this pylon. Holy shit, are we just in? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get in the base. And we got speed. Hold on. Are we just gonna right click the Nexus? Protoss in trouble here, guys. We're gonna get another one. Okay, there's the Lings. Cannon's trying to go down here. He's gonna deny that one. That's not even gonna cancel. We lost the money for that one. Yeah, Protoss in trouble here. No cannon as of yet. No pylon even here at the front. We can't get a probe out there. Looks like a probe's gonna try to get it to the front. It's gonna snipe that probe. Going for the Zealots now. Oh, I think that was a mistake though by Zerg to go for the... I think he should have just kept running around with those 6 lings, man. Also, does he know that he can run up this top path? Oh man, just when I thought AgGe had it. I mean, he had 6 lings, dude, in the base. Does he not know? Is this actually a wall up here? Yeah, it's not. You can just run by it. Protoss in trouble. Another pylon gonna go down. Oh my god, he's just right-clicking pylons left and right. Another one goes down. He doesn't even cancel the pylon. So we lose another 100 minerals. Another pylon trying to go down. If he gets this Zealot, it's probably just game. This is certainly not a part of the action. Where are the lings? Just make... Oh my god, we're making 3 overlords here? What the fuck? What happened to our overlord? Did we run our overlord into a cannon or something? I don't know. I don't know where our overlord is. I'm so confused. Oh, it's top right. Okay. Oh my gosh, this pylon doesn't even power the gateway? Holy shit. So we're just gonna lose the natural. We got no zealots, we can't defend this. I was doing PvT and was able to keep up the Zealot 2 base without missing pylons. Hey, Vegeta's getting better, dude. It's improvement. It's good. You should be proud of yourself. Cannons are not the answer. Well, okay, at this point... Can we actually bust this? Oh, he lets the probe get up. So Rindoi taking every win he can get, every W he can get. At least gets two more probes out of that Nexus before it blows up. So now the thing is, can we protect the gateways? Looks like the answer is maybe. I think if he hits it only from this side, the cannons don't reach. Yep. We got 4 Zealots. I think, yeah, he just fight this, right? It's just too many lanes. These Zealots are all very low. He's gonna get that gateway. Nicely done. He can definitely fight these Zealots. I don't think he realizes how low. I mean, they're like 3 hits each. This one's like 6 hits. This one's 3 hits. But now it's 4. That's that one too. It's gotta be like what? Hydras? We're mining so much gas. I think we're so focused on the micro here. I mean, this looks absolutely over for Rindoi. We're just spamming gateways. What are we gonna do here? We're just gonna go for a mass Zealot attack. Oh, we are throwing down a Cyber Core. Maybe we're just gonna try to get up to that Citadel tech and just go. Hope the Lings show up and they're gonna get 2 more Zealot kills. Oh, he doesn't end up finishing those off. Jesus, this is so brutal. Going after the low health gateway now. That's gonna go down pretty quickly. Zealots are so low, he's gonna lose another gateway. Getting on top of this Zealot now, he's gonna take that off. Rindoi trying with all his might to hang on in this game, but AgGe just complete control. Nice to see you, Aaron. Welcome. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's the Hydra Den. We're even making a lair. We can go freaking Lurker as well behind this. There's so much gas banked up. So many lanes still available. Man, this like reminds me of like a hunter's game right now. Just like trying to build cannons to protect your gateways against lings coming in. So Hydras are here. We got a lot more Hydras spawning. 9 more Hydras are going to be on the way momentarily. 10 more Hydras. Maybe more for at the moment. We're going for leg speed. We're trying. We're trying to do everything we can as Rindoi. He's getting goon range. Looks like all the rest of his gas is just going to go towards trying to make some goons. But now with the Hydras here, it's going to feel almost impossible. 6 more Hydras on the way, or 11 more on the way with 6 more in the eggs. Nice micro there, getting behind the wings here. Here comes the rest of the reinforcements. And once these reinforcements get here, it's got almost 20 Hydras. We should just see a tap out. And we're trying so hard here, but it's just not going to be enough. I think just forgetting that. Well, actually, what side was it? I forgot what side it was that he broke. Yeah, going after the cannon now. Probably gonna pull the probes to try one last stand. Valiant effort from Rindoi here, but the AgGe is gonna take the win here and tie up the series 1-1. And that's going to put us on Dark Origin for game number 3. And our final game of our night. This is series number 5. Final game, game number 3. And before we get into that, guys, I'm going to take a drink of water and go take a piss and get some more water. Ah, my throat can feel it from talking so much. I've just been on non-stop talking for like 3 hours. So I will be right back, guys, and we will get into game number 3.
Vegit says cheers. Salud. Gambay.
Alright, boys. We're back. I took a second there. Took a couple more bites of that burger. So the final match of the evening. AgGe versus Rindoi. For all the marbles, boys. Game number 3. And spawning in the top left. It's AgGe. Excuse me, AgGe. And in the bottom right, we got Rindoi. So, it's been really interesting seeing PvZs where we don't get to even high Templars. Both games, we haven't seen a single storm. And each game was like over 10 minutes long too, which is kind of crazy. They've just been a little wonky. So based off what we've seen from Rindoi, I'm going to expect that once again we're going to see a gateway opener from him. And AgGe has kind of mixed it up a little bit. I think he went 12 hatch game 1, and then second game was a 9 pull speed. So we are at a 2-player map, so he'll definitely get scouted first, but it also means that he'll scout his opponent first. So I wonder if that means this game we're going to see like a 9 pull or an over pull. And it looks like it is going to be a 9 pull. Probably because this probe can go up and block a 12 hatchery if he decides to go for it. Alright, there's the gateway, and probe scouts on the way. And I was kind of expecting to see an extractor trick there, but we're just going to see the Overlord. I've been watching a lot of Soma games lately, and he likes to do the extractor trick when he goes for the 9 pull. So Rindoi going to walk in, see no hatchery. And he's going to go into the main, and he'll see... Oh, okay. It's 9 pull, and there's a gas off 1 base. No hatchery. So what response is this going to cause from Rindoi? Are we going to see a fast forge in response? Are we going to see a shield battery and just take the nexus and just try to hold this little choke, with shield battery being our part of our wall? And then from AgGe, are we just going to see speed once again? Or are we just going to see something even crazier? Like a lair off 1 base. I mean, we saw hatchery in the main. In game number 1, which is fucking wild, right? And it is just going to be a forge response this time. 6-lings coming. There's going to be 2 zealots and a probe already in position. And you know what? We're making even some more workers, or some more zerglings. So 2 more zerglings get made. So Rindoi does see a drone now spawn from the larva, so that tells him this isn't going to be an all-in. But we still pulled 4 probes to deal with this, which seems kind of like a lot. But I guess the idea is like you can't really protect this gateway unless you pull a couple extra probes to block this choke, or this little gap. But it looks like even when the zealots kind of hopped forward, Lings didn't go try to run around and shoot the gap. But now we got 6 Lings here, and speed's almost done. But I think that forge, I think that can's gonna finish just before this. Oh my gosh, he actually kills the probe, and now we're making more Lings. The problem is, I think we could have gotten more damage on this gateway while we were waiting. Like, the cannon wasn't done yet. I think we could have continued to just put some damage on this gateway. If our plan is to bust... Okay, hold on a second. Oh my god, run by, run by! He's not gonna run by? Oh, I think that was a missed opportunity. He had 8 Lings. He could have totally ran by. He has speed. So Zealot's now retreating home. Gonna be taking a lot of damage on the way back. Not gonna end up actually losing any of these Zealots. Hatchery is on the way. We got a really fast lair going on from AgGe. Is this gonna be like... This has to be a Spire, right? Like, because we would have already seen the den if we're going for like a fast lurker. Nexus on the way. We've taken our gas. Looks like Cyber Core going down. It's a lot of lings. This is a lot of lings. Only on 12 drones, man. So, our lair is done, but what are we doing with it? Okay, here we go. Spire. I was like, are we gonna get dropped and like use this overlord to like drop lings in the main or some shit? I was like, that would be kind of crazy. But I mean, we saw hatchery in base game 1, so I was like, maybe we'd see something equally as crazy and wild. Rindoi taking no chances. He's dropping a second cannon. He's like, you know what? Whoa, why are we making double sunken? That seems unnecessary. We're already down so many workers, right? And we're making double sunken when we have full information of what's going on here? Third cannon going down. So both players playing just static defense. This Spire is so fast, though. Is he actually going to have 600 gas, though, by the time the Spire finishes? It's going to be close. I think he will. So it's going to be 6 mutas flying into the main, is what it looks like. Or even the natural. Either one would actually be effective here. We don't have a pylon to make any cannons here. And I don't think Rindoi is expecting to have a muta attack. So 5 mutas. 5 mutas in a set of Scourge. The Scourge should deal with the Corsair. Okay, brilliant. I like it. 5 mutas do one-shot a probe. So it might be all you need. Overlord might be baiting, because he did poke in a second time. Corsair may be focused on fighting the Overlord, and Scourge may just pop in and snipe that Corsair. Alright, so Corsair's actually just going to run straight across the map because he needs to confirm. He needs information. But he's going to cross paths with the Scourge. Can the Scourge connect? Oh my god, he actually loses the first Corsair. We're going to need cannons instantly. He's canceling a gateway. He knows he needs cannons desperately. We can't build a cannon in the natural. We don't have range with the pylon. This is big time trouble for Protoss. We're making a goons, that's like our only anti-air. We can't even move out. Too many links. Are we gonna see him kill pylons again like he did in game 1? Or game 2? Looks like the answer is yes. He's going after that pylon. You can kill that pylon before the Corsair is up. That'd be pretty big. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh, he's gonna barely not get it in time. Looks like he can fight this though. He's gotta go after that cannon though. He's gotta go after that cannon before it finishes. He's gonna get it. Gonna pick off that Corsair next. On top of the goons now. Getting a goon. Cannon trying to go down once again. It's gonna get that killed off. Third base going up for Zerg. No hydrogen just yet. We're just making drones. You know, muta's starting to get a little bit lower. And wow, somehow, some way, Rindoi is actually going to hold this. Double cannon going down. Workers being transferred back to the main. We're still continuing just to make Dragoon. Did we get range? I don't even think we got range for our Dragoons yet. Okay, so more Minas coming in now. But we're not actually controlling our Minas very well here. It looks like we may have like A-moved and then was clicking other things or doing other things over here. Hydrogen, 4th hatchery. Mita's returning home. So it looks like, yeah, we have a clean hold. Well, clean-ish, right? I mean, we lost a bunch of money because we kept letting cannons die. We lost a couple probes. Our Corsair count is going to get up nice and high, though. He's got 2 at the moment, making it 3rd. He'll probably continue making Corsairs. But I'd love to see either a +1 air weapon or at least range on the goons. Like, do something with this. We already have 4 goons and we have you know, we're making a 4th Corsair, I feel like it's worth it to get the upgrades, especially if you saw that many Nita committed, right? Or that big of a commitment to Nitas, rather. So let's like kind of take a step back and see what's going on here. So we got Aspire, researching Overlord speed. Hydra researching Hydra speed. 4 hatcheries. 3rd hatchery still not saturated. And we're actually supply blocked here, so we can't even make damn. We're like mega supply blocked. We decided to make 3 overlords here. Protoss going up to 7, 8 gateways. Templar Archives on the way. What's this building? And a Robo. Seems like a fast Robo. Is that normal timing? Maybe. Not too familiar exactly with the Robo timings in PvZ. I figured you get Robo after you research Storm, but I guess he just had so much money banked up because of all the harassment that he was able to afford it all at the same time. Okay, so all AgGe going to be invested on that, and you know, this is a really impressive thing. A lot of players don't know about this, but whenever you have a gas south of your gathering, or your facility, what do you call it? Whatever your, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about, like a Nexus, a hatchery, a CC, whatever. You actually need 4 on gas to get optimal. So it's really nice that we see it coming out of Rindoi here, because obviously gas is super important in this matchup. Very, very important. Alright, so we do have the Overlord speed, but the Overlord unfortunately running the opposite direction of these Hydras. So Hydra's desperately trying to get in position to save this Overlord. Unfortunately not going to get there in time. Lots of Scourge though. Oh, I'm kind of not finding that right angle there. And the Corsairs will be able to slip out. I think maybe if he takes this path, if he Scourge go this way, he might be able to cut it off. And he's going for that. Oh, it's going to be so close. But no, Corsairs are just a little too fast. God, imagine like if Terran could like put an SCV in this thing, and then just becomes like a super turret for Terran, where it would like give like a bunch of vision and like shoot air units. That would be kind of cool. I don't even know what this one would do. This one looks like maybe like your nukes could build faster or something. This is a lot of army outside of Protoss' base. A lot of Scourge available. He's going to go for it. Some nice connections with the Scourge here. He's going to wipe out all the Corsairs. So now we can actually kind of send these Nitas into the main. Oh, fantastic Storm, however. Really nice Storm. Damaging Nitas, killing off like 5 Hydras. Definitely heard a Nita die there. So Nita's going to take a stab back into the main here. The Corsair count is absolutely 0. We're actually going to kill our own gateway now because we need to be able to just have a little bit more fluid movement. We might even have to eliminate one of these cannons. I'm surprised the Mitas didn't just dive straight on the cannons in the main there. Instead he kind of lingered around and was dealing some damage to gateways. Like he did 100 damage to a gateway. I mean, he would have basically killed a cannon, right? 20 damage to this gateway. He goes here, he shoots this, he kills a couple probes, gets the cannon, opens up possibility of another backstab later. Corsair is no longer being built. So will we see an Archon come out of Rindoi here as a response to dealing with these Nitas? Or are we just going to kind of say like, oh, yeah, Storm's good enough? So big Storm's coming down from Rindoi, getting some nice damage. Another great Storm there. And we still got Storms in the tank, man. We got one more Storm here, we got one more Storm here, so 2 more Storms in the tank. Hydra is completely eliminated. All gone. And now it's going to be defense time for AgGe. Protoss ready to move out across the map. And at the same time, he's going to take his 3rd. Yeah, I'm really impressed with Rindoi's play, man. I'm not sure who he is. I've never seen him. But his Protoss is solid. Are we going to see a Storm? There's a nice Storm there. Oh, that Storm is actually absolutely phenomenal, man. And he saves the Archon. 1 HP. That High Templar was just about dead. But he gets the fusion just in time. Does pick off another High Templar and forces out an Archon. So, I mean, it's not totally useless, these Mitas, but He lost like 5 units, right, to a single storm, so that's obviously very nice for Protoss. Good stuff for Protoss. We do have Evo Chamber, but we're not upgrading, unfortunately. Okay, so he does have a +1 weapon, and he's actually gonna go for a melee weapon next. Interesting. Okay, Protoss Zerg trying to set up here at the top side, trying to maybe set up a flank for this Nexus. Definitely don't think we can fight this choke. It's going to get a little wonky here. The storms are going to be absolutely strong, like really strong. I guess there is no storms available, and it doesn't even matter. Wow, Protoss just rolls that army of Zerg. And looking at supply count now, Protoss up 50. Huge advantage now in Protoss's favor. I mean, Zerg committed a lot in this early game to get to try to get some game, kind of try to sneak a win almost is what it looked like. Going for that super duper fast meta play. Protoss not going to gather up middle of the map, go across the map here. If he has any idea of this 4th base, it just dies instantly. It looks like he sniffed it out. So Rindoi going to go up, see the space, and the space is just going to die. I would just cancel the egg too. Imagine being a Hydra, dude. That Hydra just born into this world, just surrounded by a fucking ball of Protoss units. It'd be such a sad existence. I think we're just dead. I mean, how does Protoss... Wait, what? We're turning around? Oh! Hello. Missed that. Okay, so counterattack coming out of AgGe here. I was wondering where all his units were. I was like, damn, we just don't have shit? So nice, these lurkers definitely getting lots of value. Lots of damage going down from these lurkers. But unfortunately, the Nexus is not killed. From the side of Rindoi, keeping that Nexus alive is very important. Wants to keep that mining going. Lots of lurkers here at the 3rd. Lurkers being morphed here. Hydras being morphed. Once again, we're kind of slacking on these upgrades. Evo Chamber is still not actually researching anything. Queen's Nest is done. Hive still not yet started. Looks like we're making a round of drones here. But Protoss smells that he has this opportunity to take this 4th base. After wiping this lurker army, pressuring with these zealots over here at this 3rd. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to take a 4th behind this. And, I mean, look at the supply count, guys. Protoss almost up 100 supply now. This game is slowly just falling farther and farther away from AgGe's grasp. Looks like we're going to try to take this 3rd, or take this 4th base over here on this left side. But I mean, Protoss is just about max at this point. Looks like he's debating what to use his final supply on. Also going to need some pylons. I hope he made a couple. I'd love to see him research observer speed as well. These observers definitely lagging behind. Okay, and another little cheeky move going to be happening here. Looks like... Wow, Malo, thank you for the follow, man. Looks like we're actually going to see some drop play come out from AgGe here. And this might just be a drop into the main, or this could be a drop, just a lurker drop here at the natural, trying to get a little catch-up damage here. I mean, even if we wipe all the probes, I still don't think that's good enough for him to get back in this game. Look at this army. This army takes up, like, almost the entire screen, and I'm zoomed out, man. This is scary. I mean, at this point, we need, like, mass plagues to deal with this, I think. Or we just need them to just all funnel in a line and just get hit by all these lurkers at once, but this is just not enough. AgGe running forward. Lurker drop does happen. And this might be kind of conflicting for him. He wants to go for this attack, but he's distracted right now by this drop. Looks like he decides he's going to go. This is a lot of lurkers. 8 lurkers in position here. If he can just burrow them. Oh, AgGe, you gotta burrow. You gotta burrow. You gotta burrow. Oh no, he's not gonna burrow. He's forgetting to burrow. He's too busy controlling what's going on over here. He's not burrowing. Alright, there we go. There's the burrow. Oh my god, and this might be just the play AgGe needed to catch back up in this game. Look at all those zealots just melting. This whole army just melting. Oh, what a... Look at the supply just plummeting from Protoss there. Losing like 70 supply in one single foul swoop. So this play was the play he needed. Making the game chaotic. Rindoi just not paying attention to either this or I don't know what happened there. Like, I'm not sure why he committed on that attack. There was so many lurkers in that tight little choke. All the zealots just melted instantly. That's only +1 damage as well. So what a fantastic, what a creative drop, really. What a creative play from AgGe. To just come in, drop the main, kind of make the game a little bit more chaotic, and he finds that opportunity to really get himself back into this. As it was looking completely down and out for Zerg up until that very poor attack from Protoss. Another drop loading up. This time, units are at home in the base, but it looks like they are leaving. And they're going to be leaving just as the Zerg decides to come back in again. And Cracklings, guys, they kill buildings so fast with Protoss. We could just see a mass wipe, a mass genocide of all these gateways. Observer, I think, saw it. Did Observer see that? Yeah, Observer definitely saw that, right? Units desperately trying to retreat back home. Ling's getting on top of these gateways. Oh, fantastic storm there, though. It's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, man, and we're actually... I thought he was going to go attack up this side on these gateways. Instead, we walk into 5 cannons in a storm, and we just lose it all. But at the same time, a little bit of a counterattack. Or, rather, another attack by AgGe here at the 4th. But plenty of storms in position here. Double robo even over here. It looks like we're ready to make the Reavers. Alright, so now it looks like we finally have a little bit of relaxation going on. We do have 2 lurkers in this Overlord, and another Overlord with actually nothing in it. Observer is going to scout this. Unfortunately, it is going to get blown up. It should get blown up. Yeah, it does die. Protoss looking to take this as his 5th base here in the top right. Overlord totally on top of that, sees everything going on here. I wonder if we're just going to see... Okay, it looks like the Hydras are going to just move into position here and maybe just go snipe this base before it even happens. Or are we just going to see him go across the map? Looks like AgGe is going to just go wipe out that 5th base before it even gets set up, which is great. You don't want to let them get the cannons, you don't want to let them get the High Templars, you don't want to let them get the Reavers. It's very difficult to bust once they have the high ground. So here we go. They're going to get up there, shut that base down. Now, will we see AgGe kind of position his army here and trap all these units? Or is he just going to go for a counter? And the answer is he's going to go for the counter. 2 hatcheries over here. Can he cancel them in time? If he can cancel them in time, he can save some of the money. Oh, it's not going to get canceled. So he's going to end up losing that money from that hatchery. And is he going to cancel this one? Maybe AgGe using this as an opportunity for a backstab. All the units flooding in across the map. Looks like he's going to go for the backstab, buying time with these hatcheries. Units getting here. Can he snipe the Nexus before the units arrive? Or is he just going to take advantage of these bridges? Looks like maybe he's trying to take advantage of the bridge. Storm's doing decent. Definitely some better storms. Oh, I think we're making a mistake as AgGe here. We're kind of throwing away these units. Oh, what a storm, boys. What a storm. Look at all that Hydra death. Oh, man. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there from AgGe for sure. Kind of just throwing away these units all into just cannons and storms. Not really getting anything done with that. Some more fantastic storms popping down. We have so many storms. We're just casting them on 3 links at this point. And if we take a look, no 4th base yet for Zerg. He's starting to run very, very low on this money. Protoss still mining comfortably on this base. Still has decent mineral here. Obviously mined out. And he's taking a 5th base. So Protoss definitely set up a little bit better for this late game. Zerg needs this 4th. He needs it. But the second he moves any of his army to go defend the 4th, I feel like Rindoi walks through these bridges, and just ends the game. Our first defilers of the game finally out at almost 25 minutes. And we do have a double Reaver drop coming in here at the natural. It's a slow shuttle. 2 Scourge in position. Gonna snipe that shuttle. Oof. Big Scarab shots. 2 Hydras and 4 drones on the first 2 Scarabs. This is gonna be incredibly annoying to deal with. Especially behind these mineral patches. Zergling's trying to get into position. Man, Crackling's killing. What the fuck, dude? I just never underestimate Cracklings. They kill that shit so fast. They kill those Reavers so fast. I was not expecting that at all. I thought those Reavers were just gonna have a fiesta with all those Zerglings coming into the little tiny choke here with the minerals. You know, right here and right here. Just blowing up all these freaking Zerglings. Okay, so we still need a 4th though. If AgGe wants to play any more in this game, he needs a 4th. He's running out of money. He's down to like his last minute of mining, roughly. Somehow this patch has still got 508 minerals. Lots of lings in this backside. Looks like Rindoi has sniffed it out though. 4 Archons already in position at this back ramp. Protoss gonna push across these bridges. There are lurkers in position. I think there's just too much Protoss though. Or is there not, actually? You know what? These bridges really working very well for defensively for AgGe. He's going to be able to really abuse them. And he is going to be able to hold that push. The bridges are always a trap. Where'd all these drones come from? Oh, were they mining the main? Oh, and once again, Zerg is actually going to get on top of Protoss here and wipe out that base. Oh, he doesn't get that shuttle, unfortunately. But he will force a cancel. But the problem is, we still don't have a 4th base. This is the key right now. AgGe needs this base. He needs to just move everything he's got and fight. Because at this point, if he doesn't take this 4th, he dies. He doesn't have any money left. He's really down to his final resources. We're gonna see why Archons are so good for this. Just look at all that Zergling blood. That was like 40 Zerglings, I think. Something like that. Just all dead in a matter of seconds. Looks like AgGe is gonna fight for this 4th over here on this side, but I mean, you can't beat this. 4 High Templar, 4 Reavers, 6 cannons. We're never busting this. Great storms. And I mean, all these High Templar have just been sitting. He's still got, like, infinity storms. Just crazy amounts of storms going on. Zergling's continuing to flood in. He wants to break this position. He's trying with all his might. But the Reaver is just too strong. He still has storms. He still has storms. He still has 1 more storm available. It's crazy. I mean, that's got to be his last stand, right? I mean, he's got lurkers. Maybe he lifts everything, all the lurkers he has, and he pushes once again to try to take this base. But no, we're going to see the GG. And Rindoi, in a pretty epic, very action-packed PBZ here, is going to end up taking the series 2-1 and putting another point on the board for the Uncoachables. And that's going to end the series, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to end us at a series of 3-2 in favor of Whine and Cheese. Our game number 1, Anri Okita versus RotJ, where we saw, you know, some fantastic play from RotJ. He actually really impressed me. And then we saw Bojack versus Glioburd, where Glioburd, you know, played some pretty solid terrain. Havior versus Skex. I feel like that was a little bit of a mismatch. Skex feeling maybe it wasn't a little warmed up, or was maybe having a little bit of a rough day that day. But Havior pulling out that win, doing well. Then we had doLife versus Tarpman today. doLife, you know, always a solitarian. He's been around for a while. Pulled out some builds I haven't seen too often in TVZ, but I feel like he might have just known Tarpman's style very well and just kind of knew how to counter it. He's like, I mean, you never see 2 racks, 2 factory in a TVZ. Like, that was so weird. With no science facility, we just went dropship. Like, that was like so bizarre. But like, maybe that's just how you need to play against 3-hatch lurker. I don't know. I've never seen that before. So that was interesting to see that style. Go opening like 9 racks and not like a forward 9 racks. It was like a 9 racks in our base, and like that was really weird to me too. And then last but not least, we had Rindoi versus AgGe, and a very back and forth. Rindoi looking very strong, honestly. His Protoss versus Zerg looking really strong. He's on my team too. I gotta get to know this guy. So that was good stuff. Very, very fun series to cast. A little bit more PvZ than I typically enjoy casting, but at least we got some good games out of it. Protoss players strong, man. They won both the PvZs. And then our Terran players winning all the TVP and TVZ. So that's gonna conclude tonight's cast, boys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching and supporting CPLX. Always show Dada some love. Guy putting together all the stuff behind the scenes for us to have a lot of fun with this and grow the community and, you know, just have a good time. A lot of people learning how to play, getting better, motivating each other to improve. It's all good stuff. And again, just building the community, man. Yeah, I mean, we're not done. We're just done casting. From here, I think we're just going to hop into the ladder a little bit, play a couple games. It's still pretty early. It's 7:30. Yeah, I'll stay up till like at least probably like 9:30.